you, and this is just for you. Turn around, bright eyes. Every now and then I fall apart, and I need you more tonight, and I need you more than ever. What are the humans doing?
No James Bond nonsense. Subversion is the term, if you look in a dictionary or criminal code, is explained as an activity to destroy.
Do you think you're ready? Can you handle the truth? Or are you in denial and demanding more proof? They demonstrate in real time how they're spinning you lies, but no one pays attention, no one opens their eyes. They walk around like zombies with their head in the mobiles, signaling their virtues with a pick on their profile. Yeah.
You cannot subvert an enemy which doesn't want to be subverted. Starting from Hollywood movie makers to professors of political science, the rest, 85%, is always subversion. But according to the law and law enforcement systems of the Western civilization, it's not a crime. The United States is a receptive target of subversion.
They fabricate our problems and pretend to provide the best solution, but we all know they lied. They lied about the weapons and they lied about health. They lied about the fact that they're transferring the wealth. You should really notice how they're pushing the fear. Keep everybody terrified and not thinking clear. Yeah.
Things like religion, government system, political, economical system of a country. Manipulation of terms. We think that subverter is a person who is going to blow up our beautiful bridges. Subverter is a student who comes for exchange, a diplomat, an actor, an artist, a journalist like myself. And easily observable if you give yourself time and trouble to observe it.
Said, do you think you're ready? Can you handle the truth? Or are you in denial and demanding more proof? They demonstrate in real time how they're spinning you lies, but no one pays attention, no one opens their eyes. They walk around like zombies with their head in the mobiles, signaling their virtues with a pick on their profile.
Means always a destructive, aggressive activity aimed to destroy the country, nation, or geographical area of your enemy.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sasquatch Shills for Sasquatch Shills, so you don't have to. I have the loveliest creature ever devised by the hand of God backstage, and I cannot wait. Oh my God, here he is. Look at him. It's fucking stressing himself. Oh, baby.
That might be the most incredible intro I've ever got from anybody ever.
Well, we do aim to please deeply.
Good Lord, you're just gonna lay it on thick. Yes, I am Ryan. If you know me from my circle of friends, including this crazy fucker over here, I am the Dirty Rex fucker. Yes, it is a meme. It's evolved from everything under the sun. And yes, I'm the creator of Legion Talk, Legion Games 2076, Legion Wire, and Legion Teaches History. So let's get squatched.
Are all of those different channels? Or are those different?
Yes. No, so YouTube, of course, our YouTube overlords are extremely awful. So Legion Games is gaming. Legion Talk is pop culture. Legion Wire is political, and then Legion Teaches History is just strictly teaching about legit history, because unfortunately, teachers in your schools, for those who are parents out there, are not teaching
Oh,
children about
wow.
actual history. So if you intermingle them, then YouTube will actually will boost you down in the algorithm.
Oh
So
yeah. So you're running how many channels? That's four.
four.
Do you have
Uh,
any other platforms?
I do have other platforms. I have Legion Talk. Legion Games is on Rumble, also on Odyssey, BitChute. I am on Twitter at LG2076 News, because my original Twitter was taken away for posting a meme of Joe Biden during
There you go.
his infamous say German badman speech where he's like like this.
Yeah.
I got my Twitter taken away from that. Then I got it reinstated under Elon Musk, but then under the new faction, it got banned again for fair evasion.
That's
Well, Joe
rough.
King, congratulations to your son. Awesome. That's great.
We got a whole pile of people over here in chat. I'm gonna run through so we can give out the awards. M's Mad World gets the gold. Izzy gets the silver, and a Veterans Affairs gets the bronze. Congratulations to you, children. I think we've settled on Squatchaholics being the individuals that follow such channel as mine. I'm not sure why, but that seems to fit.
I like that.
And I advise you to be Squatchaholic enough. Apparently, Mandatory Carry is blaming Samuel the Infamous. And dude, I gotta tell you the truth, man.
Yeah,
The poll's not looking good.
What is with the poll? What in the hell?
I suspect there might be a biased audience about. Maybe they know you personal a lot.
Well, yes, they probably see me on Samuel the Infamous's channel all the time. And of course, a Veterans Affairs, that is an incredible name. As a veteran myself,
That's an incredible dude.
I love the way that's.
You need to go check him out. He is exactly what it sounds like. I screwed the pooch on that. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna fix it. I did not mean to put in Hell Chat as the pin. I was trying to mod you so that if you wanted to, you could drop your supportive links.
I mean, I could definitely do that. Also, I have a secondary computer, so I mean, if I needed to, if I wanted to hop backstage with the secondary computer, I could do that way either. So it's all good in the hood. It's all good in the hood.
I hear you. It could be behind the curtains.
Yeah, that's what you would like.
Under the table. Oh, baby.
I like how you put your sunglasses on for this. Like they weren't on earlier, and then all of a sudden,
shocking, right?
He's like, hold on, real quick.
I find they're a little bit unnerving, and I have a couple different pair, but nobody ever seems to notice.
So you know what? It's definitely your thing, and it works very well, especially with your background. It's very elusive.
This actually, I have to do this bit since you mentioned it. This background was painted by an abstract look whose name is Tom, and he does art professionally. And you can find him in my backlist of Sasquatch Shills episodes. He's back there somewhere, and he's still on YouTube. This is the first piece he painted for YouTube video, and I managed to buy it from him. He
Very
was
nice,
gracious enough to allow me to purchase it for an absurd amount of money because I wanted it.
So we've been on panels before, and like I know that like in Screaming Into the Void, you have like the stars like kind of flying by. It's very reminiscent of what Samuel kind of does. It's kind of awesome. Is that I have to ask. I'm asking behind the curtains. Is that a green screen or like?
It is absolutely a green screen.
Okay.
I have a little bit of weirdness going on over here that doesn't translate well to explanation.
Okay.
I would literally have to sit down and break it into this is what's on screen, this is what's saved in here, this is what's saved in that, and show you how it breaks down. And I will if you want me to. I mean, I'll show you all this.
I mean, if you want to, yeah, absolutely, go nuts. I'm just going to respond real quick to a Veterans Affairs. He says, "Thank you for your service. It was my pleasure, man. It was one of the best experiences of my life. And thank you to every other veteran. obviously watching this and who's gonna watch this, you know, it's wow. That's
I got a couple of them.
um, you know, you guys are the best of us, seriously, and of course those who gave the ultimate sacrifice, they're on another level altogether. So,
I did this
um,
just for you, bro.
did you? Well, I'm done being gay. So are you? I have to ask, right? All right, hold on, real quick. So you
Yeah.
simp for me, but
Oh
your
yeah.
voice is massively more attractive than mine. How do
You
you?
clearly haven't met Lawless News. Lawless, what's his name this week? Iguana Lawless or
I don't
Lawless
know.
Media Lawless? I don't know. Anyway, my man has a laugh that will register on the Richter scale. It's like he gargles with acid and freaking rocks. It's amazing. Best I can do is beef. It's what's for dinner. You know.
Oh, get out of here! Like
Oh,
literally,
beef.
you are a part of Samuel's intro. Uh,
You know, when I said that was not at all what I expected to happen.
like your voiceover of well, every day it's again. That's the best thing.
What's funny is these people don't know nothing about that because I don't.
I
I'm not sure I ever released it.
I know. So he
I don't.
basically he voiced over like this black guy at a Ring doorbell. He's a crackhead. And it's really hard to tell, but he's like, well, every day it's getting harder, but you know, from taking a
You're
bath
doing
with
this
my
totally wrong. You want me to
with
do
a,
it? I'll
go, yeah,
with
dude, go nuts.
every day. It's a getting closer to taking a bath with my fucking toaster.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. Screaming
Wait,
into the
wait.
void.
Now we got to get to your channel because this is the whole purpose we're here. You started your first channel. What was your first channel that still extant?
My first channel was Legion Games 2076. Legion comes from the fact that I was a wrestler for a brief time. Did an internship with WWE NXT.
What part
And
did they break?
what part did they what?
You got broken. What happened?
Oh, okay. Well, I had no.
Oh, somebody crunched you real good. You woke up and went, I'd rather do anything other than this
No,
shit.
no. So what happened was is that because of my day job with the United States Postal Service, back when this is gonna sound horrible, MRSA was a massive thing. I got a massive infection due to my job of interacting with because the mail's dirty, right? The
Right.
only thing
Yeah.
dirtier than the mail is money.
Like it wasn't anthrax. Huh?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it was one of those things that it actually ended up being basically it's a flesh-eating bacteria. I had to go
Yeah.
into
I'm
surgery.
fully familiar with
Yeah,
what murder
so
was.
it was a long delay. I came back to this internship program back when it was on the edge of it was between Florida Championship Wrestling FCW and NXT. Um so it was something that I did for a while. It was a blast, right? I was in my late 20s, early 30s by the time I was done. I wrestled for a little bit. But the thing is that
Any
it's
footage of that out there?
what's that?
Is there any footage of that out there?
Yes, there's footage
You
of that out
rolling
there.
around with hot, sweaty men.
Yeah, I have a hold on, I have a photo. We're gonna pull this up for you.
Oh,
Are you all right? You good?
I'm
Like,
good. I'm good.
oh,
I might have to sneak back snage for here for a minute.
oh, hold on, let me use the other computer. I forgot. Sorry.
Hey, you're gonna have to
So
double fist it.
yeah, so I I ended up I got injured. I came back. It was awesome. It was a lot of fun. It was a great time. But it's one of those things that it's a very fickle business. You don't know where your next paycheck's coming from. If you get injured, I mean, things can be gone in a flash, right? So
So,
it was
so you're sitting around one afternoon, and young Legion Talks is sitting over there on the couch somewhere, and he goes, I'm going to start a gaming channel. How does that take place? How do you choose Legion? How do you
So it wasn't.
name and as a wrestler? Is that the thing?
Yeah, yes, I was Legion.
Okay.
So I actually have some Facebook photos real quick. Hold on real fast. And I
You
will
keep
share.
teasing me, and you're just not producing, man. I'm so frustrated.
So these are the actual photos of me like training and stuff. Like this is this is
Hey,
obvious.
there you go. Your best angle.
Yeah. You perv. So and then of course this is when I started. This is the very beginning when I started, and
Oh,
I
I
took
see. That was your early trans days, right?
yeah,
Go
that was
ahead.
my early trans days. God
I'm
bless
so
the trans
funny with
folks.
that hair.
And then of course that's an old style ring. Um and I will show you the final product real quick. Hold on. It's under profile pictures.
You worked at the post office and was wrestling.
Yes, I was doing both.
Oh,
I
dear
was very
God, why didn't you go as the disgruntled postman?
I was told that would probably be a pretty good idea. But I just didn't
You just like
feel it.
run in with a crowbar and a pool cue
Or
with
even like
roll
a
ring.
mailbag. Here you go. Here's a
Of
little
course,
bit
you
more
had a
training.
mailbag, but you know what I'm saying.
So
Like,
this is what's called right here the the collar and elbow, right? So you got the collar around the neck, and then you got the elbow, and it's a lockup. So it's known by people who are kind of normies. It's is a lockup. Uh, and it's something that even though it looks very intense, it is not. Here's another collar and elbow during one of my actual matches. This one you'll probably sweat a little more with because there's a lot of man action going on there. There's a lot of man action going on there.
wait a second. Neither one of those people are you. You are teasing me. Stop it.
No, that's me. The one in the
Which,
red and the black is me.
oh, oh dear.
Yeah, that's me, dude.
Yeah, I agree, Flow State. Look at that.
Yeah,
Vicious.
that's me. And then of
Hold on, let me
course,
wipe my mouth for a minute before I start.
yeah, oh, yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
And then of course the
Do
final
you rub up
product.
butter like that on a regular basis, or is it just specially for wrestling?
It's only for wrestling. I still have this wrestling gear too. And this is kind of the best shot that I think anybody got. So there you go.
Ooh,
Enjoy.
yeah, save. You know, click on the paint,
and
babe.
anybody who watches wrestling and obviously knows this is Jason Ayers. He is a WWE referee, but now he is actually someone who he's actually a head referee, and he's also an announcer. And it's one of those things that he just literally he was such a great guy, like because he remembers. What are you doing?
So the way this works is for the next little while, we're going to have your most. This should be one of your more recent releases, right?
Okay.
It's not
Uh,
necessarily most recent because you just left Samuels. There's no way I could catch the most recent, man. You're ridiculous.
yeah. Back when I was
Yeah. This is your Legion Talks thing. It's Legion Talk, Legion Wired, Legion Teacher, Teachery, Legion Knick-Knack, Paddywhack, Give a Dog a Bone, right? You got a whole bunch of shit going on. I get that. What I was asking to start with is you decide to do a gaming channel.
yes. So
Then you do Legion Talks or you do Legion Wire.
so Legion Games real quick. So Legion Games was something that I decided to do. I wanted to do gaming and like do kind of like movie reviews and stuff. Well, I didn't know at the time that YouTube doesn't like that, right? Um, so the thing is that it turned into something completely different altogether. And I saw that you had in kind of the hashtags, Eurovision, Rachel McAdams. I saw the Eurovision movie that came out in like June of 2020. Will Ferrell, Rachel McAdams. It was one of the. I didn't know Eurovision was a thing. I had no
I've never
fucking
heard of it.
idea. And
I swear to God, I'd never heard of Eurovision before that movie.
yeah,
And
it's a
it slid off the smooth side of my brain.
yeah, it's something that the Netflix did. Will Ferrell, he married a woman who's Swedish, and he didn't know what it was either. So he did a Eurovision. He's wanted to do a Eurovision movie for like the last 2 decades, but and it finally got made. Right, Netflix picked it up. Rachel McAdams starred in it. It was something that I was just like, "What in the hell is this?" Right, and so I found that there was a whole
Oh,
community of Eurovision members out there
look at
that
there. What is this? What is
did
this?
that's no
Hold on.
hat. It's rare.
Is this just no hat? How old is this? Hold on, I gotta check.
It's not that
It's
old. It's probably within
two
the last
years.
year. 3
2 years.
years? 2
It
years.
says two. Yeah,
Okay.
2 years. All right. Well, I got a little thing I got to do right there because it's what we do around here. Well, no,
No,
that's
no.
not it. That's not it yet. That's just 2 years old. How old is this channel?
How old is Legion Games? About 4
It would
years?
be episode 1, right, for Legion Talks.
Okay, so Legion Talk is a lot newer. It's something that started out. So one of the very first things that I did with Legion Talk is that I actually interviewed Chrissy Mayer on Legion Talk. That was one of the very first things I ever did. I didn't know how to use
Do it right.
StreamYards. I was
Does it count? Right.
it
So
is a
hold on.
channel. It's a
You
couple.
do it
It's
right.
like 2 years old.
I got to do it right. You calm your little cool. Don't worry your pretty little head about it. But here's the thing.
You know about cars? Yes, I'm a paleontologist. Oh, it's okay. There's dynamite in this bag too. I'm a paleontologist. I'm a paleontologist. Paleontologists study really old stuff.
Like crackers.
Because bad movies are funny.
Yes, they are. Oh
what's
God.
yeah.
Okay,
Is
hold
that-
on. Let me explain. Hold on. So you can tell that's an old video of mine because first off, the logo in the left downward corner is my old wrestling logo, right? I took my wrestling photo and I just put Legion Games 2076 in it.
It worked.
Yeah, now I have it's very animated. Look it up. You loser.
Oh, oh, bother. But look at that stunning specimen of a man. What's that? About 2.5 years ago? It's a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
over 2 years.
I still have a similar hat. It kind of became my thing. The America OD green hat with the American flag. So I still have to replace them periodically. And these are still the headphones that I have. These are probably been the best headphones that I've ever bought in my life. They're a little
Professional
weather.
headphones. My ear cans that I use are some
Yeah.
like 14-year-old Turtle Beaches.
The hell am I
Not
talking
even
about?
close.
I have no idea.
The earphones that I use are really old Turtle Beaches.
Okay.
Really, really, really old.
Mine are ones that are good for like musical composing. So they have a standard, obviously, like I think it's like 3.5 jack or whatever that is. And then of course they have the actual like audio jack. If you want to plug it into like an electronic guitar or something like that, and it's interchangeable depending on which side you use. So obviously the electronic,
That's
the
cool.
electric. Yeah, so it was something that obviously this is not the same microphone. I still have that microphone. It was a good microphone starting out. If you I still have the same camera to this day. I did recently buy a new one, so we'll see how that goes. Because this microphone works so much better than the previous. There it is. That's the Eurovision right there. That's Rachel McAdams. She's and this was actually performed on the actual stage of Eurovision 2019. She performed on the stage. There's some other camera magic that was done behind the scenes, but Rachel McAdams actually did sing on the stage. Now she's not the only sole voice that was singing there because they had a limited amount of time to put this together. Like they got greenlit and they're like, oh my God, Eurovision 2019 in Tel Aviv is in 3 months. So they brought in an actual singer, kind of like they did for The Greatest Showman.
Oh my
And
God, I forgot to do the thing. I got to do the thing. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm going to pause that first.
what thing are you doing?
When we first come in, I'm supposed to do this so that we got a big close up of you for the intro later. Because I do an edit every couple of months. I add everybody I've interviewed recently to the intro. But you don't about none of that. Go ahead.
So real quick, you can actually see. I still do this mostly to this day. This was actually recorded on 1/27 of 2021. So you can actually, and this is the Netflix movie right here. And it's an incredible movie. Pierce Brosnan was in it. And it was actually filmed in the part of it was actually filmed in the Husavik, Iceland. Because Eurovision it's an international singing contest that the United States has no idea what the hell. Like,
No clue at all.
yeah, but the rest of the world, it's more viewed than the Super Bowl. So
right, I had to go and like research it when I heard about it, and I was like, "Holy shit, it's totally a thing for like everywhere."
But if you look at this shot right here, this is an incredible shot because this is the actual Eurovision audience and the stage for 2019 that Rachel McAdams is actually on, and she's singing a meshed version of her voice in this other singer. They put them together because like I said, but she did have a vocal coach and she put in the work, and it's a goofy movie in some places. It's kind of like a Eurovision, sorry, Euro trip, but also it's a very good feel good movie. I highly recommend it to this day.
I really didn't like it that much.
You didn't like it? The hell's wrong with you?
All right, so let me explain.
Did you really watched it though from this?
I watched it. I have watched it, but here's the thing.
You did.
I watched like 4 Will Ferrell movies in a row, and it was the 5th one I watched. And by the time I got around to watching it, I was just
I feel like
with that, you know. I was done by the 3rd movie, and since they were all available at the time, we were just going to watch them all. And
yes, Veterans Affairs, Volcano Man. Yes.
What are we doing here? Are we starting you just started your channel. Look at that. That's cool.
No, that's not me. Oh, that is me. Oh, holy
cow.
All right, you're I forgot that I did that. Wow.
Did I just dox you?
No, you didn't.
I don't see anything in particular on
here. Yeah, no, you didn't dox me. I forgot that this is back when I started Legion Talk.
Right. You weren't nearly so svelte or suave.
No, I really wasn't. I remember to this day that starting YouTube and stuff like that is it's one of those things that you're extremely nervous when you first start, right? Because you're like there's a camera in your face, you have a microphone. You may not be able to see the audience, but people are going to be able to see you. And my very first video that I ever recorded for any channel, period, I redid it 5 times, and then all of a sudden when I started, it came out, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, and it's stuck ever since. And that's how I open pretty much every YouTube video that I do. And it's just been it's just something that just flows out of my mouth, and it's in that style, and it's I go straight to the point. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Disney is at it again because guess what? The Marvel, it's whatever. You can just phrase it however you want to, but it's YouTube is entertainment in a sense.
Thing.
Yeah,
you're talking to somebody who has never done public speaking, never done any acting, never done any voice work. I never volunteered for anything. I was the asshole who took a step back all my life.
Mm-hmm.
When the volunteering came up, I'd immediately take a step back and leave whoever was an idiot. Y'all can do it.
Yep.
Not it.
Nose goes.
right?
I see, and I was always the opposite because of my time in the military and stuff like that. People would be like, going, "Oh, well, I mean, you're so well spoken, you're personable." Be like, going, "Oh, you're the leader of the group," and I'm like, "I don't want to be the leader of the group," and they're like, "Well, too late, you are." It's like, and it was just one of those things that, even though I don't necessarily care for the spotlight, I started because I started as a lurker, like many people do, lurking in the
I was troll. I was a
you l-
full-on, full-blown troll smoking channels for funsies.
yeah. See, I mean, I was just a lurker. I just listen. I wouldn't really comment. I wouldn't interact. I didn't realize that liking, commenting, all
I
that,
was probably
subscribing. That
4 of those people in your chat, if
yeah.
not 6 or 10, maybe
So
20.
it's one of those things that we all start somewhere, right? And then all of a sudden, something really kind of like gets to you, and you're like, well, I want to make a video about this.
Right.
Um, and
Um,
it was it was a combination of geeks and gamers, talking about pop cultures and movies. And because I love movies, I love television. You know, and I always thought that reviewing them would be awesome. But also at the same time, I love video games. So I kind of took two YouTubers that I like and I kind of smashed them together. Well, come out, come to find later, they don't pair the same.
no,
But
it's like wine and vinegar.
mhm,
It's not
yeah.
a good meeting.
It's not a collective audience, right? And
Right.
and YouTube probably realizes that.
It's not
So,
niche, or rather it is very niche.
um, Veterans Fair says, "Wait, Ryan, you do Legion Talks, the one that ripped I mean, I rip Kathleen Kennedy all the time. Um, Disney Star Wars is not Star Wars. It's terrible.
Uh,
Um, so it's it's one of those things. Yeah, no, I mean, obviously, no, I do. We talk about Kathleen Kennedy. Star Wars, Marvel. I saw the Marvels this last weekend.
okay, let's go there. Let's
As
go
the
there.
well, okay, let's go there.
Um, so in the past 10 years, Disney has basically created its own minefield and thrown itself on every single mine available to it to destroy its entire IP. The whole catalog of Disney is trash.
Yes, it's one of those things that so there are certain things I'm never ever I'm never gonna say, hey, like this whole entire Marvel movie is terrible, right? Like there might be 5% of it that I like or something, or just a movie in general, television show in general. Um, but I am a firm believer that the MCU ended with the Infinity Saga. So once Endgame was over, that was it. Spider-Man No Way Home was a one-off, but that was also a Sony movie. Um, it was just really hard for the MCU to what they did with 22 movies was beyond incredible. It
Oh,
it had
sure.
never been done. But that's why it's called the Infinity Saga is because it has Iron Man, Captain America,
Has-
Black
yeah,
Widow. I mean, Thor, all these characters, whether you might like Mark Ruffalo or not, and he's a weirdo on the internet, but he's a good actor in a sense. Some people liked Ragnarok, some didn't.
he's good for laughing at.
He is good for laughing at. So it's one of those things that the Infinity Saga, I mean, it crushed it.
It did.
Now they have the TV shows. Now they have the movies. There's all these things that people have to watch to understand what's going on. I saw the Marvels with my dad and my nephew. They'd never seen WandaVision. They
Right.
didn't know who Monica Rambeau was. They're like, okay.
Have
It's
you
it's
seen
one
all of Loki yet?
I have not seen I've seen Loki season 1, but not 2.
All right. I kind of dislike time travel being utilized in movies because it's kind of a magical backdoor out of any particular plot device you want to play with.
Mhm. Yeah,
You know, you can just say, "Oh, well, it was always like that,"
yeah,
and it's kind of like saying it was all a dream. I
yes.
don't like it. You know,
Well, and that was kind of the problem with Loki season 1, right? Is that, they took the Infinity Saga, and they took the Infinity Stones, the TMV, the time whatever.
Variance Assessment
Yeah,
Authority.
the
I got
TVM.
you.
So and they're like, an Infinity Stone, and dude just throws it in his desk, and I'm like,
Next to the other 7 that he's got, or 12.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
see,
no, I know, and that was my response. I was like, dude,
there's
really? I'm like, you took something that people loved and you threw it in a desk like it was nothing. That's symbolic of the writing of like, well, maybe I wasn't a part of the Infinity Saga, right? So, so it's one of those things that it's like, well, the writer was like, well, or director, I wasn't a part of that, but I'm just gonna throw this Infinity Stone in the because the multiverse is bigger. Well, no, it's not bigger because you haven't established that it's bigger, right? And
it's
I'm
some
not.
Don't are you big into the comics at all by chance? Did you read
I
any?
am a comic fan. I am not as versed as some people are.
Okay.
Um,
I'm not
even
extremely versed in much about comics. Mostly Ambush Bug and a handful of that X-Men Marvel's it just that batch, if you know what I'm
mhm.
saying.
Yeah, yeah.
The whole swath through about the mid 90s was bathroom reading. And so it's like a shotgun blast as to, oh, I've read that one, but I haven't read this one, you know. Um, but one of them I did happen to catch was basically the one that would later become the movie Infinity War.
Mhm.
And I always really dig the concept, but then again,
The
at the same
Infinity Gauntlet.
time,
Yeah.
this is another one of those where time travel is a magical backdoor out of painting yourself into a plot corner.
It is.
And
Um, the thing is too is that the multiverse is something that and I there are definite problems with Endgame, right? They had to use the time travel aspect. They had to use the thing is though is that because the villain had to win in Infinity War. I mean, Thanos just had to win. It's just the way it is. You can't build the Avengers up to this thing, and then all of a sudden they just bulldoze them because they don't get their reality check, right? So the Avengers were fractured. They were half a team, and they fought Thanos on two fronts, and he just bulldozed them like wasn't even funny. And that's why Infinity War is probably one of the best, if not the best,
he
MCU
did
movie.
utilize an interstellar army. So I mean, like it wasn't like it was a fair fight either.
Well, it's one of those things that Thanos has always had his army because obviously he's a
Immortal
warlord.
Titan. Yeah.
He's not just he's half Titan, but he's also half Eternal.
Right.
So his father was actually an Eternal. His mother was a Titan, which technically makes him part. And this is where the movie The Eternals, which even most normally hated because it sucked.
Yeah.
So when the Eternals say, well, it's like, well, we needed your help against Thanos. Where were you? It's like, well, we only battle deviants. Well, Thanos is half deviant.
Right.
Categorically, the character is written as half deviant, so that's a blatant just misrepresentation of the lore to that point. But Thanos is not just a normal Titan; he is half eternal, like Peter Quill is half eternal, and that's why he could ultimately in Guardians of the Galaxy hold the Power Stone without literally disintegrating within probably less than 10 seconds. He held on to it for probably in the nature of 10 seconds. Then, of course, Gamora grabs him. Then I believe that Drax grabs her, then Rocket him. And then, of course, together, the four of them, they become the Guardians of the Galaxy. And they ultimately destroy Roman the Accuser, who is an immortal character. And he could wield the Power Stone without help. But the thing is, it was Peter Quill's half uh, eternal side, basically that is the reason he could actually hold on to it as long as he could. And in the movie, he says, "You're more." Roman says, "You're mortal." How? And that's where the line, because we're the Guardians of the Galaxy, bitch, comes from. and there's more to it later.
Yeah,
But
yeah. The whole Rodden thing wasn't really dipped far enough into, in my opinion. See,
mm,
there's a whole lot of issues I have with the way they lay out storyboards for some of these movies. Not the Infinity Saga, but when you get into like a Scarlet Witch, what was that?
oh
WandaVision.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So Wanda Maximoff, she is Scarlet Witch.
Right.
She
When you get
she's
into WandaVision, the storyboard layouts are they're really wonky.
mhm,
And I don't really like how they lay out the information for you, because you're not given information that you would have reasonably had at this point in time in the story,
yep.
and they do it just in order to have a big reveal later with no real plot reason for any of it to happen. Things just happen,
Mhm.
and then other thing happens.
The thing is that it's not
And
planned out,
Mary,
right? It's not intertwined. The Infinity Saga was very intertwined. Like they're like, okay, so if we do this later on down the line, we're going to connect this dot and then these dots, and then
right.
the the
And
the
they
the
have a prime opportunity to do this. They have all of the shows available right there to pull this off, and yet there was no Loki crossover into WandaVision. There was
no,
no WandaVision crossover into Loki. Vision hasn't made an appearance since the begin. Really,
yeah, yeah.
since the beginning of WandaVision, to be honest, because a lot of that other stuff was replayings of the character that were filmed during the Infinity Saga. Because I'm not
Mhm.
sure he came back when the snap was unsnapped.
So the thing is that Vision after Infinity War was basically he's not alive, but he's not fully alive, but he's also not fully computer, right?
Right.
The Mind Stone is what ultimately made Vision who he was. But at the same time, it was his consciousness with Jarvis that made him this more, we'll say, benevolent and even keeled human. He wasn't fully Jarvis. He wasn't fully Ultron. He wasn't fully the Mind Stone. But the Mind Stone was the power source, like the heart of him
Yeah.
and his forehead. Well, when Thanos plucked it out, Vision was dead. There's,
Yeah, that's
it's
the
like
end of that. And
it's like,
even if you repeat the same process over again using the Mind Stone, it is
mhm,
highly unlikely that you would result in a
yes.
vision individual.
So Wanda brought him back through her magic because she was given her powers much like Captain Marvel was, Carol Danvers, through through one of the Infinity Stones. So the Mind Stone made Wanda Maximoff Scarlet Witch. The Tesseract, or also known as the Space Stone,
Right.
actually made Captain Marvel Carol Danvers. So they're human beings that were empowered with a fraction of what these Infinity Stones could do, because obviously a full Infinity Stone would kill them.
Just
Um,
mute. Yeah.
so
Okay. So
it's one of those.
tie this together to the time stone for me. Why
Mhm.
is and this is one that really bothered me with the Loki series and with WandaVision when you think about it. Why is it that if Doctor Strange is over here with the time stone and he's just chilling out being a badass in his own little quasi-verse, right? With his little monk buddies doing all his little tai chi and shit, chilling out and
Mhm.
being cool, smoking way too much weed, drinking that funky tea. Uh, why doesn't he get involved in any of the interstellar bullshit that involves threatening the Earth? Is it because it specifically does not threaten time?
Okay, so that's an excellent question. The layman's terms and the lame answer is because contractually he's not obligated to. And Arby says, where's the core glove?
Oh, come on. Korg was awesome.
No, no. Yeah, Korg was awesome. So
Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't that the weird rock dude that's in the
yes, yep,
Underdome or whatever the
yep,
hell that thing
yeah,
is?
no, and
He's
yep,
just
in
wandering around talking to folks.
yeah,
Apparently,
yeah. So
Marvel
that's Taika Waititi's character. So he wasn't in Infinity War, and also Valkyrie wasn't in Infinity War because they had taken half of the as many as guardians as they could and fled the what's the ship called? Basically, this I can't think of the ship's name, but they basically they started New Asgard, right?
Mhm.
With the people who fled because half the Asgardians were killed with Thor
Right.
on the transport ship. I know the name off the top of my head, but it's just it's lost on my um so the
It's okay.
the
We love
refugee
you
ship.
anyway.
This is the refugee ship. It's gonna bother me so much. Um,
That.
but yeah. So anyway, um, Korg was in Endgame because New Asgard had been established, right? They weren't fleeing for their lives. And that's kind of how Infinity War started. Was it
What
literally led into
is he?
well well, he's not no Geode is what is he called? Shut up, Samuel.
That's pretty good, dude. Ha ha, Babaloo.
This is the refugee vessel. It's gonna bother me so much. Um, I know I'm not gonna get stuck on that, but so
Not too
the
sure.
thing the
I
thing
like
is
seeing you being very uncomfortable. I like
shut
that.
the hell up.
Really.
Um, so the thing is that Corgan and of course Valkyrie, who I was a big fan of Ragnarok. I thought it was a great movie. There's some people who didn't like it because Thor was he wasn't as serious. He was a little too jokey. I think Ragnarok, you joke was relatively tame compared
Casual
to
humor
what
has
Love and
ruined
Thunder was. Love and Thunder was way too much.
all of it. I haven't seen Love and Thunder. I can't bring myself to watch it. I just can't.
It has some good moments. Natalie Portman and Chris Hemsworth acting together is very, very good.
Okay,
Um,
not that.
it's also so Lady Thor is it was previously referenced to, or the Mighty Thor.
Oh,
Jane, she becomes worthy of being able to wield Mjolnir because of her cancer and the way she has changed her life, right? She's no longer pursuing the science is she pursuing the astrological sciences. She's pursuing trying to basically she knows she's going to die and she's trying to bookend her life the best she can and go on for her family and friends and keep living
bro.
and not let it become a so
But
that's
no, that sounds exactly like the type of shit Mjolnir was specifically designed to prevent from wielding it.
well she didn't do it for
Self-absorbed,
selfish reasons.
self-righteous,
She did it for
not just
selfless reasons. She did it for her family and friends. That's why she was worthy. Now if there were selfish reasons, self-preservation, that would be different, right?
okay.
But she wasn't trying to self-preserve herself. She was trying to live for her family and friends while she still had time. That is a selfless act. And you're going to die, but there's nothing you can either be a miserable
There's
human being or you can try to live your life to your fullest for your family and friends because you love them and you want them to remember you in the best way. Yes, Russell Crowe in a mini skirt. Also, he was extremely fat
I
and awful looking, was horrible.
but I'm willing to bet that that's not the only place you might find Russell Crowe in a miniskirt.
Well,
You seen the stuff he wears in those movies nowadays? Do you see Spun?
no, I haven't.
I'm not joking. The man looks like a Chippendale stripper that travels around to really bad Chippendales. Except he's chunky and it's a weird outfit, dude. He's like super duper cowboy.
I I'm a huge Russell Crowe fan because of Gladiator and Gladiator alone. Like I think Gladiator is one of the best.
Wait, hold on. I got the wrong guy. I'm thinking of Mickey Rourke.
Oh no, Mickey Rourke. No, he's
My bad.
he was also in the MCU. He was
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Iron Man 2. He played Whiplash.
Hey,
He was also in The Wrestler, which was a very well received movie.
The Wrestler was actually a pretty good film if you're willing to sit down and watch it. You know a little bit about the history of the time period and
Mhm.
that particular genre.
Yeah.
Like I was a wrestling nut when I was like 16, 15. Like absolute nut.
Yeah. So, uh, big Russell Crowe fan because of Gladiator. It's to this day one of my favorite movies of all time. Um, and even though it's like a 3 hour movie, it doesn't
Oh,
feel
I'll
like
sit,
it.
dude. I don't even care. There are two things. Well, actually, there's probably 2 dozen things I'm willing to sit down and watch at any point in time. Gladiator is one of them that might catch me if I'm walking through the room. I'll
Mhm.
stop and watch it for a second. Next thing you know, I'm over there with popcorn and some
Yep.
Cheez-Its. And
Yep.
every 2.5 hours going, I wasn't gonna stay,
Oh, it's so good. It's so
Spartacus
good.
and is another one. If it's
Yeah.
play, I'll sit through an
Uh,
8 block of that. It's good stuff.
to this day, my name is Maximus Decimus Meridius. It's just like, and you're just like captivated. It
It's
might be
true.
one of the best like reveal scenes in cinema history. And obviously there are people, Joaquin Phoenix, they're like, oh, we saw the Joker, whatever, and stuff like that. And it's like,
Yeah.
no, my first interaction with Joaquin Phoenix was Gladiator.
Okay.
Also, too,
My last change of subject, right quick. I
okay,
like to do this bit that I'm trying to add to these shows where we do an alternate history,
hmm
giving you particular specialization with the whole movie scene, right?
hmm
Um, name someone who could have pulled off a female Miss Marvel.
wait, are you talking about Marvel?
She, she didn't do well, is what I'm saying. Is Brie Larson
Okay,
completely
so
fumbled the role in 19 different ways. She didn't handle the publicity well. She didn't handle the scenes well. She
no,
didn't work with people well on the set, from what I understand. So it was an
okay,
entirely bum rush cast in the first place. So
yes.
who plays that role and pulls it off?
I have somebody in mind. I'd have to Google her name. Hold on real quick.
I like Ellie Fanning.
Kelly Fanning. Can you pull up a picture of her real quick?
Um, uh,
So let me talk about the original Captain Marvel real quick. It was the first female MCU movie. It should not have been. It should have been. It should have been Black Widow. Even though the Black Widow movie was not the greatest, because technically the Black Widow film takes place between Infinity War and Endgame, which makes no sense because at the release date of said movie, she was already dead. Um, who's the girl I'm thinking of? She's been in a couple. Had a blonde wig on her. Shoot, she
eh,
was in.
it'll be fun. Uh,
Um. Okay. Uh. How old is she?
She would have been about 21 when Miss Marvel was cast. So a hair young, but at the
Mhm.
same time, with the whole girl boss thing, she pulls that same girl boss energy into roles where she's not exactly being a boss about it. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
She
Yeah.
plays it well, right? You don't feel like she's domineering you when she comes and talks to you. She's just having a conversation with you and happens to be right.
Well, see, and the Marvels movie too is it doesn't read like the origins of a hero, right? It reads like the origins of a villain.
It really
This everybody underestimates me, so I'm gonna show them I'm better than that. And then of course, like the guy on the motorcycle, she ultimately in a cut scene, she ends up breaking his arm, throwing him off the bike, and stealing his crap. That's not very superhero esque.
yeah,
I
no,
mean,
that's
it's
what I'm saying.
awesome for the Terminator, but it's
If,
she's
if you put Ellie Fanning doing that particular role, it
Mhm,
changes the whole tone of what Miss Marvel is.
mhm,
Because you can't see her pulling that particular scene off the same way. Now,
yeah,
maybe she does steal his bike, and maybe he does say some snarky stuff, but it's I just in my mind it's pulled off in a much more elegant fashion.
It's pulled off in a fashion where he's like, "Hey, honey," he's like, "Go and smile," and then where she just kind of like grins at him, and she's like, and maybe winks or something, and she turns around and walks away. He walks into the bar, and then of course she hijacks his bike, right? Or something like that, or she maybe something even like slightly comedic where she kind of like winks at him and kind of pats him on the butt, but she ultimately, like, in doing so, steals his keys for the bike. it's
Right.
it's something that's less offensive that a hero is going to do in that dire situation. I need to get to point A. So I have to do something that might be slightly questionable. But in that scene, it was filmed and it was taken out that she breaks his arm and like literally mugs him. Like, that's not,
Exactly.
like, she inflicts unnecessary harm on this guy because you said, "Hey honey, smile." And that's horseshit. That's not that's
It
the
only worked
beginning of
if
a
she had
villain.
grinned at him really big and gave him an honest to God emotional smile, a
Mm,
real one, like,
yeah.
and then tossed him in the middle of the street and took his trash. But
And
it
the
just it doesn't work. None of that works as a hero
no.
story. It works as a villain story. Or you
Yes.
can't even call it anti-hero because she has no other function than to just be more girl boss than all other girl boss have girl
Yes.
boss before. And I don't know.
And
I ain't
and
got
and
no problem with a strong female lead. That's fine, but she's not a strong female lead playing the role of a strong female lead.
Well,
They
of course not, because look at Scarlett Johansson as Black Widow. She was the only female Avenger. She was human, and she's nothing but a super spy. Did she get in trouble sometimes? Yes. Steve Rogers, Captain America, had to come save her every once in a while because she needed help. The
she
thing
also
is, though,
had
is that
an
on her
emergency Hulk
own,
in her pocket. She did have an emergency Hulk in her pocket too. So
yeah,
like,
that was super stupid, and the reason I'm gonna say that is because that was a forced,
yeah.
that was something that was forced out of spite.
I
So after Captain
love the
America: The Winter
line, though.
Soldier,
I love it so much. Sun's getting low, big fella.
I kinda do too. I think that is good. They did that for misdirection because there was a lot of fan calling for Steve Rogers and Black Widow to after, The Winter Soldier, right? Because they were on the run, they were kinda flirting with each other, they had to kiss,
Create
like,
Captain Widow.
yeah, so
Black
for it to
Captain.
be a thing. So
The
they subverted the expectations, and the reason that I say this is because, so obviously the Russos actually said later on, well, after Infinity War and stuff like that, that Steve Rogers and Natasha Romanoff, out of all the Avengers, cared about each other more than anybody else, right? And they didn't say it was romantic, they just said that they loved each other more than anybody else, like, whether it be friends or whatever. Um, and so they did confirm that, because I think that was kind of like, in a sense, it was explaining why Captain America: The Winter Soldier happened, but when then we never really got the explanation of why, Natasha Romanoff and Bruce Banner got together. Anyway, the
I've got
thing
to
is
cut
that,
it short and only for one reason.
what's
I
that?
gotta tell you what you've done.
What's that?
You did it, dude.
What did I do?
You did a show.
This show?
Yeah, this show.
Oh, does it
57
all?
minutes of being reasonable, and then we can move on to the after dark part. We can talk about whatever the hell you want to on it.
So where does the after dark part go? Is that like Rumble or
Ah,
something?
well, no. I actually save it in private on YouTube, and I download it onto a hard drive. And every now and then, I'll upload clips of it. Usually, I'll stick clips of the after dark on behind the episode of Sasquatch Shills. So I'll go
Ah,
in and cut
okay.
out all the coughing and all the stuff, but the whole stream will stay available until I get it downloaded and edited. And after that, I try to upload about one a week unless I do a live interview and people get to see it. I'll try not to double up too much.
All right, that's
Yeah.
kind of interesting. That's a unique way to do it.
You got a bit you got to do. You're going to do the bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the bit, of course. Like,
So
they'll
there you go. Tell them who you are, what you do, why you're here, and whether or not you had a good time, and then tell everybody fuck off. We're going to do it backstage.
No, I did have a good time. It was this was something that of course I've probably should have done this like, I don't know, like 6 months ago. After you being in my DMs all the time, dude, seriously, stop sending me pictures of your balls. So basically, my name is Ryan. You can find me at Legion Games 2076. We'll be doing game streams. Been playing some Party Animals with some of the Legion memers. We play some Fortnite too. I'm going to do the After Dark part, and then later on after this, I'm going to be on Vets Talking, my buddy's channel. It's a lot of fun. It gets very degenerate. Then tomorrow, Adam the Renaissance Nerds stream for Roundtable with him and Jed the Hollywood Scholar, and then Star Trek Engage. After that with Samuel the Infamous and a bunch of crazy yahoos. We make a bunch of gay jokes but yeah. So subscribe to Legion Talk, Legion Games 2076, Legion Wire, and Legion Teaches History. So yeah, it's been awesome, man. It's been a good time, and you only made me feel slightly uncomfortable about 57 times.
Just slightly. Did I ever get around to really uncomfortable?
No, not yet. So
well, maybe I'll show them the picture you sent me of your balls, and then we'll talk about it. But that's an After Dark. So we're going to do this thing in a whole other life. I appreciate everybody coming by and checking out Sasquatch Shills. If you happen to find a channel involved in any of these old shows that you come across, make sure to tell them that Sasquatch sent you. They have no idea who I am. It confuses the living hell out of them, tickles the living hell out of me, and it just generally makes me warm and fuzzy on the inside. Now, I'm going to take 2 minutes. If you need to go get a smoke, get a drink, roll something up, maybe hack up a lung, go ahead and feel free.
Sorry. Good news, though. We're going to have to move the party somewhere a little bit more private, but you're all invited. Lorenzo will give you the details. Yeah!
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares. See me right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted, you've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head, I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test. I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares. See me right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. I'm fat, he's slack, and I'm no longer hitting on him. Congratulations, you've survived the furnace.
Wait, that's the furnace. I feel like every other stream that I'm on with you, and i.e. on streaming, you're in the chat. It's the furnace.
Hey, dude, when very first time, very first time me and you talked in the chat was it was in one of us. You were doing one of Samuel's lives,
Yeah.
and we had a conversation about a cop who stopped a bus.
Yeah.
And it didn't exactly go anybody's way. And I'll be honest with you, I had already been drinking quite a bit when that started. So it didn't go anywhere good to start with. But
I think the irony on that one is that I had not been at that point. So
okay,
like, but after the fact I did.
There's this point where I'm getting angrier and angrier and angrier, and then it just stops. And I said, I think I'm in love.
You're like, I like the abuse too much.
Basically, I was like, okay. And then when we talked about it, it was like, yeah, no, you get where I'm coming from. I get where you're coming from. It makes sense from both directions, but you have to kind of have a certain perspective on it. If you just heard the story, it sounds really, really bad. But on the other hand, you would rather someone check your child if there was any question whatsoever.
Yeah, well, even if you saw the stream too, right? Like it was one of those things that like people probably thought that we hated each other.
Right?
And then the next week, like it was one of those things that it's like, no. It was just two people very, very, passionate about the topic. And it's like, oh, wait, this is actually what this whole entire country has been founded on, right? Is like actual discussions. It may make you fucking uncomfortable, but it's oh no, who let the riffraff in? God damn it!
Let anybody in this joint. All you got to do is sign on the dotted line. Give me my 30 talents of silver.
Fucking Samuel.
What's up, bitches?
He said, "What's up, bitches?"
Hold on. I got something for that. I got something. I can play with it now that I got my thing down.
Wow. don't say you can play with it. Not live on stream.
I guarantee you I'm going to play with it.
There it is. There's the classic background.
I got this one. It's not perfect. This one has a glitch when it loops. Right? And then I got where's
God, that's
the
fucking mesmerizing, Squatch.
See, that one's the best one. Like that's the one that I know you from because of Screaming into the Void.
This the hold on. Oh, I see what's wrong. All right. So this one's really, really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one I like. It's kind of Star Trek-esque. I like it.
Really, but this one was the first one I did. I did it in about 12 minutes flat, and it was intended to be a blue eye on a green screen eye patch for my Odin bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the first microphone I got was trash, and it's the only one I had with proper echo effects and stuff on it that I could play with. And I haven't had a decent sound anything. I just have a wonderful mic, which is also really cool of you.
So basically, your first microphone was the one that Samuel's using.
Maybe it was trash.
Hey, my microphone is all right. It's everything else that sucks.
No, seriously, my first microphone was broken when I got it, and I didn't know. And it was really weird the way it worked out because I could use it through StreamYard. You could hear me fine here. I did have to project a little more than I do now, but you could hear me fine through StreamYards. But the second I went into OBS and tried to do something, it just crushed everything I tried to say. By the end of the sentence, I was screaming, trying to be heard. Trying to mitigate the compression or whatever was going on. I don't know
in my first microphone, I mean, it was a great place to start, right? It was something I got off Amazon. I think it was like $50. But the thing is that it would only work 20% of the time when I'd go into StreamYards. I would most of the time have to back out, turn it off, like turn the switch off, right? Turn it back on, try to come in. Then it might work about 35% of the time. But most of the time, what I had to do is restart my whole fucking computer, turn everything off, restart the computer, turn it back on, turn everything back on, and then it would work. And it was such this one, every single time that I jump into StreamYards, it just works.
And you gotta love that. You gotta love that.
Well, yeah, because it's like when you're trying to do like. Sorry, dude, go ahead.
That's how this one is. I don't want to mess with it because it works like I wanted the first one to work. If the first one worked, I would be reading Westerns and no one will have ever heard of me. This live stream thing was a byproduct of my mic not working in anything I put it in except StreamYards. And so
Really?
I streamed.
Really? That's interesting. Well,
I got invited up on a panel and I asked a whole boatload of questions. And somebody else sent me an email that very next day and was like, I want you to come ask this dude some questions. And I did it on somebody else's panel and then somebody else's. And I kept getting invitations. And finally I was like, maybe I should just start a show.
I think that was an excellent idea, especially because you're funny as fuck, by the way. You have a very dry sense of humor, which I definitely resonate with. I can be a little more cheesy sometimes, comedic wise, but and shit, it's just you're highly entertaining, and you have probably like one of the best radio voices I've ever heard. The fact that you, yeah, the fact that you don't have a radio show is out of control.
Well, this is kind of like radio.
No, I get regular emails. I'm not even joking. I get regular emails from people saying you worked at such and such radio between 1994 and 1999, didn't you? No.
No.
No, it was you. It wasn't me, man. Didn't do it. The very first time I did a public appearance of any type was a debate where the only reason I made an appearance was because I was the only one left with time.
Excuse me. And then, of course, the reason that you and I actually know each other, the big gay bitch at the bottom, Samuel the Infamous. There he is. Put your hands together.
I'm only gay when you pay me, and it's only on Tuesdays and bank holidays. So,
Bank holidays.
No, you'll always be a big gay bitch.
Yeah, but like British bank holidays.
So I got a question for y'all.
Shoot.
What do y'all know about Little Red Riding Hood?
The actual Little Red Riding Hood, or is there
like the actual literal fairy tale origin story?
As far as an origin, I don't know. I know the story.
Right. Little girl going to visit grandmama, has a brand new bright red hood, was accosted meets a woodcutter or it's her father, and is accosted by a wolf, eaten after the wolf pretends to be her grandmother. Yeah. What big eyes
and then
you
the woodsman shows up and cuts the wolf open and saves grandma and Red. In one version. In another version, he finds their bodies.
Right. Now, I want to point out that the version that we are most familiar with in the Western world is highly, highly influenced by the various wolf attacks of the 14th century. If you're not familiar, there were literal warfare declared on wolves in Europe throughout 14 to about the 1790s. Like there were incidents where wolves took entire cities captive.
Well, it's also something that happened here in the United States, right? It's why the gray wolf was literally hunted to extinction, and now they're trying to reintroduce, despite some people's saying, "Hey, that's not a great idea, Samuel." Because wolves don't necessarily get along with humans.
Okay, no. I'm all down with wolves and bears and all of that shit, lynxes, cougars, all that stuff. Look, I grew up in a swamp, a very deep, dangerous, dark swamp with alligators and crocodilians and snakes and poisonous things and all that stuff, right? And if I'd been dumb, I would not have made it.
Yeah. I don't have an issue with bears and wolves, by the way. I just, have an issue with reintroducing them into ecosystems that have moved on without them.
Okay, let me run this one by you because this is something kind of unique. Suppose someone, I've talked to you about the American chestnut light, right? We've had that conversation. All right,
recently.
Suppose someone went to the desert Southwest and then introduced American chestnuts in an ecosystem where they should never have existed in an effort to save not only the American chestnut, but also to water the desert in that area, because a lot of that area is not desert because it doesn't get water. It's desert because there's no nutrients and nothing there.
Well, obviously in nature, it's one of those things that obviously it's gonna survive or it's not. The thing is that's obvious. So I lived in Florida until recently. Moving back to Colorado, where I was mostly raised. That the wild boars are nothing but pests, and same with the same with pythons. They're nothing but a pest. These were things that were introduced unnaturally to the ecosystem, and now the especially the boars, the wild pigs, it's open season. Shoot as many as you can, and you don't even have to you don't even have to trek them out because they're such a pest.
Yeah.
um
I'm
so
in Georgia, dude. You're not telling me nothing I don't know. We
yeah.
have like 70 million in Georgia or something like that. Some
Mhm.
absurd number. I'm
Yeah,
in
it's
Sweden too, which is their home turf.
I mean, here in Colorado, yeah, wild pig season is a thing, right? It's like turkey hunting season. I mean, but the thing is that in the southern states, they are not natural there, so
No,
they're
no,
pets.
pigs are not natural at all
Yeah,
in
they're
the US
invasive.
at all. We had javelinas. They're
Hmm.
different. And used to javelinas were coast to coast. There was a type of javelina for every environment. You had high desert javelinas, you had swamp javelinas, you had none of them are chunky like pigs, but they're very pig like.
Hmm. Yeah, no,
Not
they're
pigs.
so they're not like like wild pigs or wild boars. They're not they don't look like pigs, right? They're just
Well,
like
no,
walking around
they're
slow, like they're
kinky.
not. Yeah, they look like boars. They're very athletic animals. They're something that they'll fucking murk you in a second
Yeah.
if they get one of
But
those
but
tusks.
a rewilded European stock boar is
Yes,
more aggressive than any of your javelinas.
yes.
Javelinas need a herd to become really a danger to an individual human, whereas a single wild European boar descendant will go hairy and tusky in about 18 months and will absolutely come and eat your face
Hmm.
at the very first opportunity. They're
I
terrifying.
mean, and they will charge you, and their tusks are razor sharp. If they clip you in the right place in the leg or the gut, you will bleed to death within less than a few minutes. Like it's that, and so that's one of those things is that well, who is this? I don't think I've met this person.
Hey,
This
Emma.
is Mad World, also known as Barbie Sasquatch. But I got to ask you
That
a
was
question.
Sasquatch approved. What?
Did you bring the plastic mint?
No, I did not, unfortunately. But don't shoot.
I do not wish to intrude, but I am the ocean.
Oh, that's one of the best lines in that movie. That, the plastic man and that whole thing, right? That is like the best part of the movie.
If you haven't
One of the
watched See, you'll have no idea what's going on. Honey,
Yeah, what movie is this?
The Salton Sea. One of
Oh, I've
Val
not seen that. I've not seen
greatest
that.
films. Dude, I shit you not. It will come in real slow, like a real slow burn. Totally interesting, completely engaging right out the freaking gate. And if you've ever been curious what a hardcore drug addiction, meth-addled mind is like, watch The Salton Sea.
Yeah.
It does. There's this one specific scene. There's two scenes that are absolutely epic. One is Bobby Hobby Lobby. You'll know what I'm talking about when you see it. Bring the plastic men. The other scene is this scene right before they go outside to go get some more drugs, right? They got to go see Bobby. And they get to the door and he looks at his watch or he checks the time. It's a clock on the wall. He looks at the time. It's noon. No, it's midnight. Is it noon or midnight? I don't know. They took their
It's midnight.
midnight and they take their sunglasses off and they open the door because the whole house is wrapped in tinfoil.
You know, I have to be honest. When she hopped in the chat, fuck. I'm tired. When she hopped on the stream, when it says Barbie Sasquatch, I was like, is this like your wife or something? Is like she?
Yeah, my wife is Wife Squatch. She's
She
Wife
wife-
Squatch
she's
Gaming.
Wife Squatch.
Yeah, she's on YouTube. You can find her, Wife Squatch Gaming.
No, are you serious?
I'm
I
dead
didn't know
serious.
this.
I sometimes
I know that.
clips and stuff.
I was
I feel like I'm being trolled real quick. Samuel, say stuff.
Honey, you
I
sound
don't
like
know
you're on the
this.
other side of the moon. You gotta stop it.
God damn it, Samuel. What have you got me into? You
Oh,
rat
dude, you
bastard.
love this shit. Check it out. This is terrible.
She's frozen. She's
No,
got the potato. She's got Samuel's internet. Stop stealing her
I
shit.
can't even. The best I can do is just remove her until it comes back because I can't mute her or nothing. It won't let me do none of that because she has no signal.
Hold on.
There we go.
I'm trying this real quick. Hold on, real quick. There better be a channel there, dude, or I'm gonna feel fucking lied to.
Wife Squatch Gaming at Wife Squatch Gaming. Capital W, capital S, capital G, probably. Half a dozen clips or something there.
There's Squatch Gaming Official.
No, Wife Squatch. WIF.
No, I got it. It's one of those things that YouTube, like, they're like, oh, this is close to what you said, and it's like, no, fucker, it's not.
If you put an
YouTube sucks donkey ass
to the channel,
and yes, I said it. YouTube sucks donkey ass.
That's kind of offensive to people who suck donkey's ass all over the world.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it. It's spelled right. YouTube's being a piece of shit.
Hold on, I got you.
I mean, I love the fact that that my Star Trek Engage stuff is showing up. Like, I don't know what we have to do with any of that crap, but okay.
That's so ridiculous.
It's fucking crazy ridiculous. Samuel, stay stuff.
Stuff.
All right.
Entertain me.
Jesus, what if we like dead? He's
No,
like, I just came on because I wanted to come on.
Pretty much, yeah. No, I
Whoa.
hang out with Sasquatch sometimes.
Dude,
We talk
well,
about stuff.
dance monkey,
At
be
Wife
entertaining.
Squatch Gaming myself. I just searched at Wife Squatch Gaming myself, and what I come up with is this show
That's interesting.
Wait, this show, the one we're on.
that we're currently talking about.
See,
Wife
that
Squatch.
doesn't make any sense, YouTube. It makes zero sense. Did she say a gamer word like Disney is full of predators?
Bruh, you got me, man. I figured I'd be way more smoked than her. She can't have but like 25 or 30 freaking subscribers. That's wild.
Gaming.
That's wild.
Yeah, dude, I cannot find it. Well, throw the link in the private chat, man. I'll subscribe.
I'm trying to find it. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Hold on. Let me do it this way. I know.
Oh yeah. There you go. Look, Sasquatch Shills and Legion Talk. He came up. Vets talking. Star Trek pushes transitions. MCU's worst drop, which is coming up in literally like screaming into the void. What the hell?
This is weird.
That is weird because
okay, I got a theory. I've mentioned this before on the show. When you run into situations like this and you can't seem to make YouTube find things that should be very easy to find because you have actual names, it's because they've just reset one of the algorithms and it's really, really dumb for a minute. You know, takes it a good 48 hours to catch back up to speed.
Well, in YouTube, they hit the reset button over the weekend. It's why the weekend subscriber purge is a thing. Excuse me, I haven't eaten, so I'm like hiccuping nothingness. The weekend purge is a real thing. So like over the weekend, Friday through like Monday-ish, depending, you're like, oh, what the fuck, dude? Like I lost 5 subscribers and I only have a channel that has 79. It's like that's a huge. It's a huge drop, right?
Video, so there's no content there. That's why we can't find it.
No, you should still be able to find it. That's stupid. No, no, YouTube is probably fucked with the algorithm. So for any of the content creators out there, the weekend purge is a real thing. So if you lose, they'll say it's like, oh, it's people who have not logged on for a while, right? So like it's a dead subscriber, it's a bot subscriber, whatever. Um, and then if of course you turn around the next weekend, and it's like going, oh, it's a Veterans Affairs, and he's like, dude, I was sub to your channel, then I don't know what happened. It's like, yeah,
Yeah,
that's not right.
yeah. If you happen to do a particular niche thing that someone doesn't like for a little while, I did a radio show called Sasquatch Radio.
Mhm.
And the whole point, I was interviewing a whole bunch of auditors at the time, and I was waiting patiently for one of them to be live when they start dealing with cops so that I could piggyback on their live stream and do a live reaction of what they were doing 5 minutes after it happened. Right. And I went 2 or 3 months every Saturday night at midnight. I would do this radio show. I've still got a whole bunch of stupid stuff from it. Let me see if I can. Let's fix that. Hold on. Oh my
Yo-lay-who.
Yo-lo-le-le-hoo.
Here it is.
What's going on, motherfucker?
What?
Hello? Hello? What? No, I know I don't have a gooseneck trailer. It's 4 a.m. Look. No, I don't have a camper.
Yeah, you do.
What? Well, how did you get the Airstream into the swimming pool? Oh, because you thought the tractor floated. No. Skunk Ape, go to bed. Go to bed immediately.
Skunk Ape.
Are you in Florida? that's my what I call my brother. I've called my brother Skunk Ape since I was a very, very young child.
I mean, it would make sense. I mean, because obviously you're Caucasian Sasquatch, and of course, I mean, the brother of Sasquatch would be a skunk ape, and maybe the shittier brother.
I've got a whole bunch of those, but I can't find. Oh no, that's just the Stranded Deep thing.
Stranded Deep. What the hell is that?
It's a video game set in like an archipelago scene. It's a survival type scenario, and I put Stranded Deep footage to the Robinson Crusoe audiobook.
You put Stranded Deep inside of me, didn't you?
I really, really want to. No, I'm sorry, I'm not doing that. I apologize. My bad. Let me fix
All right, so little red. Hey there, Little Red Riding Hood.
You sure are looking good.
You're everything that a big bad wolf would want. That's a great freaking song.
Yeah.
I like that ever since I was a kid, because it came out like in the early 90s, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Samuel, what do you think about the Little Red Riding Hood?
Are you talking about that song? Because no, that song came out in like the 70s or some shit.
Did it really? I didn't know that. I just remember that like it was on jukeboxes and stuff like that, and like it was
my mom was listening to it as a teenager.
Shit. Your mom?
Yeah.
She's already disappointed in me. How much more can I disappoint
her? 60s or 70s, man. Yeah.
I hope to live up to disappointing your mother one day.
Well, come on the fucking show, or she'll be very disappointed.
I don't know.
Aunt, I really did. She pulled me aside at the Waffle House to tell me how disappointed she was that there were so many negative words in my content. And I said, I love you, right? And she said, uh-oh. I said, but if I start worrying about what little old ladies have to say about what I put on my channel, it
No.
doesn't stop.
Wow.
Watch or don't. I'm sorry. These the jokes, folks. They don't get no better.
Um, my my parents don't give a shit what I do on YouTube until one day. One day my dad heard because right so I moved back to Colorado, so where I grew up, and I'm staying, in the house I grew up in, to get back to get established back on my feet. Like it's the first time in like 20 years. And my dad's like, you say the F word a lot. I'm surprised the YouTube allows that. I'm like, on that part they allow. It's other opinions of like, Disney is makes shit movies that they don't allow. And he's like, that doesn't make sense. I'm like, yeah, it doesn't make sense.
I was telling you earlier that there was a part of Loki that really pissed me off.
Yes.
And the bit is there's this bit where he gets caught in some time loops, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the parts they show are far less interesting than the parts you could have seen. Like there are things that must have happened for him to have done enough loops to get to the point he gets to. Knowing you haven't seen it, I'm not gonna ruin it. But
Oh no, I don't care if you ruin the shit out of Loki season 2. It's gonna be a giant dumpster fire if nobody cares.
It's bad. They do give Loki a final fair sort of finish. It's not the complete cut you would expect it to be, you know.
Well, I think that Loki had an incredible finish when he tried to kill Thanos because he loved his brother. Like that was the most incredible full circle, right? Like that was like 10 out of 10. And then of
Oh,
course, and then of course something that I was like, okay, so watching Loki season 1, I'm like, all right, well Loki was plucked from Endgame or whatever. He disappeared with the Tesseract. He came back. He went to the
well, see,
TVM.
that's the beauty of this whole time travel / multiverse gimmick of get out of jail free is Loki wasn't plucked. That didn't happen. None of that ever happened. In fact, that Loki went on to get his ass kicked and died like the Loki's supposed to. But the real Loki, the Loki Prime, he goes on to figure out everything in the universe and then take Odin's place on the throne, so to speak. There's this thing.
Wait, is that what happens in Loki season 2?
It's also what happens in one of the weird variant comics that were out there. There's this classic picture, and I don't remember where it comes from exactly, but it's just this beautiful representation of Odin grabbing the he's holding up the what's the name of Gungnir, right? He's holding up his spear, and then it zooms in on the hand, and the spear is not a spear, it's the tree of life, it's Yggdrasil. And Odin's hand is the rest of the multiverse grasping it. And the true timeline is the trunk of Yggdrasil. Okay.
Oh,
and in
God.
the greater multiverse, that's the way things in our universe, that's the way things are, is Odin holding Yggdrasil up from the realms of chaos. And in the Loki verse, it's Loki holding Yggdrasil up from the realms of chaos, which is a totally different kind of gimmick, like there's lots of different things in the Loki verse.
Hey, hold on. You know what would have been awesome for the Loki season 1 series is for Loki to be to take himself out of course the MCU, right? The Infinity Saga. He escapes. It's not the MCU then. It is now, but not at this time.
Okay, go ahead.
So Loki plucks himself out by getting the Tesseract, and he's gone. Due to the shenanigans of the Endgame, which again, little iffy. I get it, but so Loki goes to the TVM. understands why he dies and why he loves his brother after all of this. The Loki from the original Avengers movie, right?
Um,
Because that's where he was plucked from. So people are like,
that's
well, I
that's
hold.
exactly what I'm saying, though. That is exactly my absolute detestation of the way this whole Loki thing's panned out. Is the fact that he doesn't grow as a character because he overcame some foible or some small thing. He literally faces a universe where there is either nothing or this all-encompassing evil that maintains order.
Well, hold on real quick, because I know a lot of people they didn't like the Loki montage, right, of his life, like how he. So Loki from 2005, The Avengers, it 2005, 2000, no 2012, 2005. Sorry, that was closer when Iron Man was released. Anyway, so Loki from The Avengers 2012's plot, he plucked he escapes, right? He goes to the TVM. He doesn't understand why nobody, and so the thing is, this would be a better story. He goes, he escapes within the TVM itself, and he sees his life. He sees Dark World. He sees Ragnarok. He sees Infinity War. He sees all these things where him and his brother have reconciled. They have become so close. And the thing is this, at the end of the series, after realizing he could start something new right through the multiverse, he could start over again. He chooses not to. And he chooses to go back to the Avengers moment to 2012 where he ended because he realizes that he dies a hero and
Right.
he died
Actual hero.
an actual hero, and he dies because he loves his brother, and it's the only thing that he's ever wanted is the
That is
admiration
one
of his
thing I
father.
really like about the way they wrapped up the whole Loki thing, as so far, at least, as far as I can tell.
Mhm.
Uh, the ending allows him to do that too.
But
That is also true.
I
It's a cop out. That's what I'm saying. But there's this one
it's a
scene,
fucking cop out.
and it's
Look,
absolutely beautiful.
look, I think Tom Hiddleston is Loki is massively incredible. Like Tom
It's good.
Hiddleston is one of the best parts of the freaking MCU, like not even bar none. And
I
he
haven't watched
started
it.
out as a massive villain, and he ended as a giant hero. Giant hero. When Loki tried to stab Thanos in the throat, and he got his windpipe crushed, and Thanos said, "No more redemptions," and Thor was crushed, right?
Yep.
That Tom Hiddleston said in the behind the scenes that he cried knowing that thinking that his character would never come back. That is a beautiful send
That's a
off. That
that's a
that
really
is a
good point.
beautiful way to end a character. They took it further. I get it. I get it. The Loki montage and his reaction to it was very, very good. Was it as incredible as the death in Infinity War? No. But it was so if the death in Infinity War was 9.7, the his montage and what I just said, um, we'll just say the montage was probably an 8.2 because he saw his life and he
How
saw
much have you watched? Where did you kind of leave off
for Loki.
for
I haven't
Loki?
seen any of season two.
None of it. None of season two. There's
None of
only
it.
a few episodes. You haven't missed much, but the little bit you've missed is like I said, it's like the Cliff's Note of season two. Like we were gonna make 8-10 episodes, but we don't have the money or the time, and nobody cares. So we're just gonna make 4 really good ones. And individually, the episodes are excellent. Kind of cheesy, but okay, I can dig it because if you've seen the end of season one, you know about he who remains, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, basically, the dodge takes place where Loki gets to keep all possible outcomes because he takes up the mantle of he who remains, not by being just in every representation and every possible spinoff. That's true too. of him. He's one of those critical characters that is in every universe, right? And the idea is that in every universe where it's necessary, he redeems himself enough that in that moment where he chooses to become he who remains, he could probably pick up Mjolnir and walk away. Because it's why he does it.
The Loki that gave his life.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He becomes the character that is worth Thor's love.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I can definitely I'll definitely watch it.
I know they downed him real hard. They dogged that man real bad in the first season. They did him wrong.
So yes, after the point of where I was talking about, like where he realizes where his life goes, and it's like, well, so there some people who are like, well, if he sees where his life goes, then it's not really a sacrifice, right? Well, no, it actually is. It's like, so if I sit down at a computer and I see that in the next 7 years that I'm going to give my life to pull a mother and her children out of a car, but I'm going to ultimately succumb to the burns on my arms and die from an infection in the hospital, would I still make that choice? The thing is that yes, I would, because if I don't, 3 people die.
Yeah,
and that's the thing, is that Loki realized, he's like, hold on.
Have you ever took a burn? Is that a hypothetical for you?
I've taken a lot of stuff. Let's say that. Right. Barbie Sasquatch has got the green. I love it. I love the green look. That's awesome.
It's time for a Sasquatch tale. So when I was about 22, I was involved in a grease fire that took place at this house I was staying at. And in the attempt to relocate the grease fire to a safe location, of course, every kid in the neighborhood saw the smoke and come running to every door. And so I ended up walking through a kitchen and running out of holes to run out of and just having to set it down on the concrete floor. Thank God it was a concrete floor. Before I could set it down, I had burnt from here to the tips of my fingers to the bone in a couple of spots through here and a couple of spots through here. And when I was taken to the hospital, I was dead silent and in screaming pain. 2 or 3 days later, when they finally got me to the burn unit in Augusta, and have you ever seen what's it called? A debrider?
Yeah.
I shit you not. It looks just like the thing they use to scale fish. And they take that and they scrape all the dead cells and skin and everything off of your hand. And I was sitting there with this nice lady who came over and started debriding the back of my arms. And I started laughing like the Joker. This is years before the Joker. I'm not joking. I started laughing maniacally, and she goes and looks up at me. And I go, I'm so sorry. I really don't know where that came from. I won't do it again. And she goes, and I go back to laughing. And I'm in a burn ward where people are like wired up to things, and they all start leaning and trying to peep over and see who the crazy bastard laughing is. And I'm over here with my hands wrapped up like boxing gloves. And apparently I react to severe pain slightly different than a normal person.
I think
it went so far into pain that it came back around to tickling. It was like it tickled.
Like the autism has to do with the weird pain threshold, because I also have a high pain threshold. Like people cringe when they hear me brush my hair.
Hey Ryan, I got a toast for you.
It's bad.
Here's to you and here's to
Toast
me, and
what?
maybe we never disagree, but if we do, to hell with you. Here's to me. Here's to a hell of a bromance. It was nice. Thank you.
Well, it's not over yet. Unless
I love this.
Unless Barbie's
Wait,
Sasquatch over there, she's gonna fucking
now?
Hulk out. And,
I'm just a quiet observer. You guys keep doing your bromance.
And this my Captain America. I don't know if I can stand
Dude,
a punch
hey,
from
if
She-Hulk.
you'll dress up as Captain America next Halloween, I will straight up do some Freakazoid bits, and we can put them together and make the greatest shorts ever.
Deal.
Hold on,
Deal. Hold on. Deal. seal it with cheers. Deal.
Hold up. Oh yeah, sure.
You started,
Yeah.
dude.
Here.
I want to dress up.
Yeah, absolutely. You can be She-Hulk.
Do whatever the hell you want to do. I don't give a damn.
And I say she can be She-Hulk because first off, green looks nice on her, and two, She-Hulk is an awesome character that everybody loves, right?
Oh my God.
It's not like
I could totally do that.
it's
I didn't even think of that.
Hold on. How? You got to promise me one thing. You can't ruin this. You can't ruin this for me. You can't ruin it. Listen, you're going to have to be eating some red beans and rice. I want you eating some bacon. You go get you some sausage and biscuits. You're going to be. That girl had a bodacious badonkadonk.
Okay, so why don't you just like help start GoFundMe for the butt cheek implants? Because I'm never going to be able to pull that off in that amount of time.
that's called squats for the in lunges. It doesn't have to do with beans and rice.
Look, my whole ass life, there's you can't fix that. There's
We're
nothing.
not. We are not. We are still live. Calm down.
No, that's tame. I've seen worse on YouTube.
Wait a second. Yeah. Why are you getting naked? I don't understand.
Not to mention, I wear boxers underneath my pants. Like I always wear boxers, and yes, over top of my underwear. So there's layers.
All you have to do is wear spandex. So do it like Marvel, and wear spandex like shorts, right? You know, and a spandex top, and then just paint the rest of you green. I mean, that's all they did for the show, and you'd look better than whatever her name is.
What if you got you there? They go in there. If you put them in the butt cheek, in the back of my pants, would that work?
Well, no. I think everybody on the internet would love them where they are. Trust me. As somebody on the internet, you find the weirdest fandoms. As a straight man, I've found numerous gay guys, and no, I'm not talking about Caucasian Sasquatch and his farce for this.
I found the most terrifying cryptid ever. I can prove it. So check this out. There's this place in Kentucky called the Pope Lick Bridge. It's a Pope Lick vessel. I'm not joking. It's called the Pope Lick Monster. And what it does, it might be a goat guy, it might be a frog guy, we're not sure, but it mimics your most trusted friends' voices to lull you into a false sense of security so that the train can hit you. Okay, so I was thinking, what if your most trusted associate is Alex Jones, and you're walking along the Pope Lick fucking trestle one evening when you hear out in the woods on the train tracks, so I'm over here looking at all these gay frogs. And
I would walk towards the water and look at the gay frogs. Like it's not going to be. We're not going to stop on the train tracks and be like, "Oh, is that Alex Jones? Where's the gay frogs at?" Like going, "Oh."
Here's my question.
I'd be like, "There's either Alex is over there or Sasquatch is over there. Either way, I'm going over there." Hanging
out alone in the swamp in the middle of the night in Pope Lick, Kentucky. That swamp just got bigger than any freaking cryptid or monster you could possibly.
Hold on. I grew up in Colorado. People being out in the woods by themselves. This is very common because the woods are everywhere.
Alex Jones sitting on a log in the middle of the dark, in the middle of the night.
He could be in a log in the middle of the dark.
I'm over here just having me a power bar and a cup of coffee, and I was talking to my assistant Lorenzo.
Okay, well, if he said he was talking to his assistant Lorenzo, that's super weird because Lorenzo's a gay name, and quite frankly, he's not going to be in the
Lorenzo is my assistant now, and you need to be careful because they have an issue with gender, and it's he, him to you, she, her to your sister, just so everybody can keep it straight.
And this is my answer. That's fucking retarded.
It's a bit from My Son Hunter, the movie. My Son Hunter.
Yeah.
His assistant is named Lorenzo.
I haven't seen that movie,
bro. Okay, so this
Gina Carano was in that. Where do you watch that movie?
Right here.
Sorry. Good news though. We're gonna have to move the party somewhere a little bit more private, but you're all invited. Lorenzo will give you the details.
Is why I
That's what that is. No
It is
wonder I didn't
why
recognize the
I had
movie.
Never knew that.
an assistant named Lorenzo, because somebody has to make all the mistakes. It can't possibly be me.
Oh, I have one too.
When I was starting my show out and I was doing all the early Sasquatch Says, Legion Talks. Now, did you get your Legion's Talks name as an influence from any particular YouTuber? Because mine was
No.
directly from Sinatra Says.
No, so Legion Wire was derived from the Daily Wire. So
Right.
so that is something I am honest
I'm
about.
subscribed to it.
But Legion Games 2076, that was all me. I did 2076 because I'm a fan of Fallout 76, even though it's extremely controversial.
Does
Um,
it not?
yeah. So Legion Talk, it just came from, okay, well, like Legion. I
Okay.
want to do like a podcast. I want to talk about pop culture. So I was like, oh, well, Legion Talk. And then of
That's
course, hold on real
better
quick. I
origin
can
stories I've heard. I've heard some really creepy origin stories. Like a Shasta Valley outdoorsman was, no joke, standing outside when he started his YouTube channel, and he wrote his name in and went, "That's not good." Backed it up, looked up, and saw a sign that said Shasta Valley, and he was standing outside, and he wrote outdoorsman, and that's how he became Shasta Valley outdoorsman.
Okay.
Motion Monster got his name from a road sign.
I'm subscribed to him too. I'm
Previous
subscribed
to
to all these
making
people.
his YouTube channel, he had never heard of Mogollon Monster. Didn't have no idea what it was.
So
I'm subscribed to Legion. I'm subscribed to Legion and Sam too. They probably didn't know that.
So I want to kind of real quick. This is the logo I created for Legion Games 2076, right? This is after what we saw, like my wrestling picture with like the funky font. I created this myself, but then my buddy JT Gunn, he's also on Twitter and stuff like that. He's got his own channel. JT Gunn.
Okay.
Yeah, it's JT Late Night with Cap. He actually created this because he is a graphic designer and stuff like that. He created this logo for me right here. And so he took what I previously had, the little kind of like the hooded character with the respirator, and he turned it into a microphone logo, a podcast logo with some of the same stuff. And then of course, because of Samuel, for wasn't this dude, was it this last Pride month or whatever that we turned it into this?
Yeah, it was something that was going around on Twitter for a minute. I got a hold of I think it was Magitech Mags that showed me where the thing was for that. But yeah, you can basically just use your logo, but put a pride flag behind it, like a real pride flag. So
yeah. And this is my Legion Games 2076, but Legion teaches history because it started out as
this is the only captain I respect.
I like that.
This is America's captain. Listen to me. This man is one of the best political pundits I've seen in action. And I'm utterly astounded. And I don't like using this term because it sounds so fucking conceited, but I kind of discovered him. 93 subscribers sitting in his corner, making his little news show, doing a spot on like late 80s Dennis Miller impression. Sort of like if Dennis Miller and Dennis
Leary.
What's the other one? Leary. Dennis Miller and Dennis Leary Love Child.
Oh, okay.
It's greatness. It's very self. Now, this particular bit is his most famous video, 300 some odd thousand views currently. He's at 1,800 subscribers, and I do a show with him every Sunday at 8 p.m. called The Blast Radius, where we talk about the degradation and decline of Western civilization as a result of subversion.
Well, of course, subvert the expectations, because if there are no expectations, then there's nothing to hold the standard to. So.
You want to hear something funny?
Yes.
Got up next morning and I grabbed
my gun. Took a couple selfies, then away I run. Made a good run till I run out of blow and passed out in my car in San Antonio.
That, my friends, is Cocaine Biden Blues. Hunter Biden's Cocaine Blues, a Johnny Cash parody. And I'm sorry. He's got 1,900 subscribers now. I love this. He's great. He really is.
You undercut that guy,
dude. He's funny.
So I have to ask.
I'm like 5 of those subscribers.
So Barbie Sasquatch, do you have a channel? Or
I do.
Ember's Bad World. Apostrophe S. Ember's Bad World. But you can put in at Barbie Sasquatch, one word, and you'll find it. And this is because I talked her into changing.
Is this like your wife's channel that we could find?
No.
So what is it?
No, it's
okay,
I'm subscribed to it. I can.
There's a
link it to you.
backstory. There's a backstory.
Okay, yeah,
behind
Samuel
that.
sent it to me.
I was like low key just being a super fangirl of him for quite some time, and he was not happy with the name choices I had been coming up with. And then when I was in jail,
Please hold on, stop. May I?
Hold on, let
It
the
was
lady speak, sir.
Caucasian Sasquatch.
Sir, let the lady speak.
it was. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Caucasian Sasquatch's sub. Caucasian Sasquatch's stalker. What was the
that
other
one I like? Hold on, that one I like.
It wasn't stalker. It was Gratty sub, and then it was pet, and pet. It stayed pet for a while. And then I changed it to Barbie Sasquatch.
No, she went to jail. She went to jail with Caucasian Sasquatch's pet as her freaking channel.
Damn. How do I get Legion Talks to pet to
that's what
dude,
we're doing.
No,
here.
that's a clap, dude. Like you have good for her.
Yeah. I'm such a stalker.
What are you hiding your face? Wait, wait, hold on. That embarrasses you, sir. That's what embarrasses you.
No. What embarrassed me was the groupies you don't know about. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
As characters.
I was like,
you get
I'm
dick
just
pics?
the one that people see.
Oh, honey.
No, actually, I haven't yet.
Ooh,
come on, man.
So many wonderful pictures.
And even if I did, I wouldn't tell.
Even the bad ones I enjoy because at least it's a cross section of actual humanity.
This has gone so far off the rails, and I love it.
No, we're still on track. All right, listen. Here's the way this works.
This is on track.
Yeah, yes, sir. Absolutely.
Yeah, for us,
this
it's definitely on track.
Is if the guest of Sasquatch Shills stick around for After Dark, they more or less determine how far we go down any particular pathway we happen to end up on. This is a point in time for you to ask me anything you want to know about terms of service, shorts, the subscribers, freaking OBS, StreamYard, sharing what the fuck ever you want. You know what I'm saying? Like if you've got a question about anything at all like that, if you see anything that I do that you would like to try to imitate in some kind of way, I'll tell you exactly how I do it. I want better content, easier. I want to make it easier for you to do what you do, so I will like what you do more.
I do. I have an excellent question. It is, why are you gay?
Why are you?
No, I'm kidding. That's not the question.
I can tell you.
No.
Why are you gay?
I have a real question.
But I want to answer.
Okay, well, that's not the real question, but you can answer.
Okay.
Why
so
do you
I have
love the gay?
I have a friend named Woofy, who is the entirety of my experiences. What have you met? Woofy.
Yeah, some time ago.
Yeah. Did you actually get to see him? He's a fruit. Anyway,
I don't think I did.
He's a fruit. He says.
He's a total fruit. Homie, love him to death, right? All I'm saying is this. My gayest experience ever involved home cuz over here. He comes on my show like twice, decides that it's way too weird for him.
Can you highlight
I
Barbara's
knew
face, because that face is golden. Just for the record, she's like, oh my God, he got dick down. Look at her. She's like, he got penis in the butthole.
You look like somebody slipped in the
Actually, that's going to replace your previous clip in my intro.
What?
That's going to be the clip I use for the next edit of my intro. God is my witness.
Well,
if I can find it again, here, let me do this.
Thirdly,
Maybe I'll see it and be able to actually find it. Does anybody else here smoke an absurd amount of weed or previously do it when you were a teenager?
When I was a teenager,
I actually didn't.
I stopped doing it after that.
When I was a teenager, I dabbled and stuff.
Okay.
But my real question, real quick, is will you be a guest on Star Trek Engage? Because it is going to be what do you mean fucking hell no?
I did not say hell no. Back up, bro.
Oh, I thought you said hell no.
I said honey, sweetie, baby.
No. You will be a guest on Star Trek Engage.
I will not only be a guest if you should choose to allow me to do so.
No, I'm asking you right now.
Yes, of course, obviously.
That's right, you fucking will.
I think the next open date we have is the 10th of December.
Wait, are we seriously? Wait, hold on. Sam, are we seriously booked up that far?
Yes.
I did that for a while.
I've been putting in work, dude.
What is my birthday?
I did that for a while.
What do we do?
I had dates out weeks and weeks in advance. And I had about 15 shows in a row where I had someone scheduled for something and someone else showed up because nobody can keep dates straight. But I had a show every Saturday. It was never the person I was supposed to be hosting, but I had a show every Saturday.
Can I say for the record that Samuel, the fact that that we're booked that far in advance, shit.
Yeah,
seriously.
Like I said, I've been putting in work. Although I fully expect this week's bitch or guest to bitch out.
Well, because Dermy has fucking lady parts, and not the lady parts that Barbie has, but like wussy lady parts. Like actual lady parts we enjoy, but Dermy's a fucking loser.
Can I get you a clip of some applause that isn't bullshit?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
That sounds like a drunk. That's a drunk crowd at like 4 a.m. right after the taco truck has left, and
yeah, that's why I do it, because that's the people that watch mine and Samuel's stream is the people that are like going, oh yeah, like this is a great show.
That's like what happens at a freaking mini golf tourney. Listen, no, we can get.
I'll also have this.
That's good. I approve. Sasquatch strongly approve.
He knows what that is.
I can get
Hold on, I gotta know.
That's never been done. Oh God, you're using that thing. Fuck you.
This button?
Do the shooting one. Do the shooting one.
Well, I mean, it's programmed with. Hold on. Oh, this is Nomi's.
It's got me a copyright claim. Fuck you.
It's not a copyright.
That's a
I use this all the time. You know that, right?
Okay, yeah. Now go ahead. I'm just fucking with you.
Oh yeah. All right. Shut up. Kick yourself from your own stream.
Well, I mean, I'd be kicking myself in the nads late. That's just my personal pleasure.
No, this is actually Nomi's ASMR content when she eats stuff.
I hate when she does that shit.
I know you do so much.
I have an OnlyFans where I walk on cake.
She doesn't have an OnlyFans. That's the thing.
She does feet. Don't let her lie to you. She sent me the link.
Oh yeah, no. Well, she's got feetfinder.com.
Sometimes I feel like I'm such a lame ass bitch.
You have to understand. I have feet.
Do you have nice feet?
I have unbelievable feet.
Hold on. Barbie.
I do too, but I don't have an OnlyFans. Yeah, but I don't have an OnlyFans.
Well, feetfinder.
That's why I feel lame.
Feetfinder.com.
super weird.
It's weird until you get that check in the mail.
Yeah, probably so.
It is
And
only
then y'all
bullshit.
never see me again.
No, it is only bullshit until it puts a roof on your house. After that, you
could be feetbarbie.com and
I might actually get a license.
No.
Yeah, if you get an actual license, you can be
A
feetbarbie.com,
whole
and then
ass
eventually
license,
you could actually move from Feet Finder to feetbarbie.com. That's why I'm here. I'm here for the great idea. Look, I'm not a woman, so I don't have the wonderful parts.
Last night.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. You're such a loser.
How you doing, bud? We're gonna let them hang out.
That's what I live for.
No, look. Wait.
He is thinking on this.
Andrew says Ryan, who again was the OG Rex fucker? That would be me. I am the dirty Rex fucker, right? Rexy.
Dirty Rex fucker?
He's a scaly. He likes banging Tyrannosaurus Rexes.
No, I don't like fucking banging
Dude,
Tyrannosaurus.
Hey, hold on.
No, stop.
I've got one thing. No, I got to be clear. If somebody could rape a Tyrannosaurus Rex, they get my
They
fucking
deserve it.
That is a 19.
Like he could stop you.
You're gonna stop it? Okay.
Hold on.
I mean, no, I'm saying he couldn't stop you. The Tyrannosaurus Rex couldn't stop you. How could he?
Well, he's got those tiny arms.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
Tyrannosaurus Rex. God damn it! Fucking Shadow's here.
Shadow, come up.
It should do.
I demand that you come up immediately.
I'm gonna be insulted if he doesn't.
Barbie will be insulted if you doesn't.
Wait, hold on. Barbie, you know Shadoo?
Shadoo?
Oh yeah, they can communicate in my chats all the time.
No importa que si ahora no es que
The fuck am I not part of this chat, Samuel? The fuck,
not
dude?
Chats, sorry, comment sections. Although sometimes chats.
You know, just kick that fucking sour bitch.
Whoa, hold up. Which one?
Just kidding.
I'll kick whoever the fuck we decide to kick, but first somebody's got to tell me who is.
Okay. All right. I'm Ryan, the dirty Rex fucker.
Cracker? Hold on, I got something just for that. I got a thing. I have a thing just for crackers, because when crackers show up, you've got to do the right thing, or it doesn't
You're
count.
a fucking cracker, dude.
Hold on, I've got the right thing though.
You don't want cars? Yes, I'm a paleontologist. Oh, it's okay. There's dynamite in this bag too. I am a paleontologist.
The blonde's really hot, by the way.
Paleontologists study really old stuff.
Like crackers.
Because bad movies are funny.
I need
The
some
bad movies are funny because that blonde would get her fucking butthole tongued every day of the week.
You have no idea about her. You don't know. She was a part of a all furry all the time party involving spaghetti and coffee. And that movie, sir, I'll have you know, had one review on Amazon when I found it.
Don't
now has 2,000 and a 5-star rating.
She's a liar.
Go check. Go freaking check.
I'm just kidding. Send me the link.
Sam, do you know my real name?
Do I have a what?
Do you know my real name?
I know part of it, but
all right, I'll tell you my real name. You can go to the Amazon site and go look at the reviews, and you'll see me as like number 2 or 3.
Wait. Whoa, hold on.
Come on.
Your real name is not Ballmaster 27?
No, it's Motu, Master of the Universe 1.
Fuck, I got duped again. Jesus.
You forget, or perhaps didn't know, Sasquatch used to be a master troll.
Oh, baby. I have one name.
That's why he makes me better at what I do.
I have one name that I admit to, one troll name that I will claim as being, me, and that is Great Sky Troll. Great Sky
Oh,
Troll.
I thought it was Buttmaster
There's more
6000
to it
because he has a
There's
nice
more
ass.
to it, but I'm not going to tell the whole name because this channel might get smoked. Because I've interviewed 2 of the people I went to go ruin their channels. That was my purpose. I went to their channel because I thought they were lying, I thought they were bullshit, and I thought they were full of shit. And they were mooching money off people. And then after I checked out the channel, and I'm thorough, right? I'm autistically thorough. And I went through and I looked, and I'm like, well, you know, it seems legit to me. I supported the channel. And then my personality as that troll type thing started being narrowed by YouTube terms of service, which started smoking all of my bot accounts that I had happening. And because I would come to do like you're perfect. If you were bullshit, if you were fake, if you were an artificially created false plant, a lefty weirdo over here pretending to be a normal, rational individual, I would snuff that out. I promise you. And then then I would come into your chat with your, how many subscribers do you have on Legion Talks?
I have 457,000.
In that case, I would show up with 97 profiles, and half of them would subscribe to you, the other half would not, and we would all show up to your live streams, and we would talk to you, and we would schmooze with you, and we would hate on each other as me by myself, my own person. I'd be there as 25, 30, 40 people at a time. And then 6 months in, it would be just me, one person. You go from 60 people in a chat to
hold on real quick. Barbie whispered something, so let's let this.
I said, he's a psycho.
Well,
how the fuck did you do that?
Ex-psycho.
How? No, bro.
Number
You're a
of
whole
phone
ass psycho.
hundreds of profiles.
I have 4 phones and like 9 that I can think of off the top of my head.
This was back in the day when they didn't keep track of whose profile was who.
I have hold on. I have one phone and I fucking hate it. But real quick, Andrew Langelis says, when I was just adult, I'd like to lick barbecue sauce off of toes. All right. Well, no. Teach them.
I apologize, Shadow. I'm sorry. I thought I did it. I may not have. It's
what's wrong with Shadow? Is he scared?
If you haven't met Shadow, dude, you're gonna love him.
I have met Shadow.
He's like your grandbaby.
I know who Baby Nuts is. I just don't understand why he won't get up here.
She said, "I know who Baby Nuts is."
We haven't called
no,
him
she didn't.
That's why I was like, I cannot believe he won't come up here. What is this about?
Hold on. She said, I know who Baby Nuts is. She's the champion of the band. Oh, God, not fucking.
Hold on one
what
second.
He should do.
Everybody shut the fuck up. I'm talking. Welcome, Shadow of Hawk, another YouTube friend of mine. Hopefully. Oh, really?
I'm done. I'm sorry.
Kind of all right. Anyway, hopefully he'll come and do a show at some point in time. We'll all have fun. It'll be great. Maybe I can get him drunk. I'd like to get him drunk in the after dark. That'd be cool.
He can't drink yet, but no.
You might give him. He's not quite there.
Hold on, real quick. Shadu is a staple of my channel. He is on Friday Nights Royal Rumble. He is a part of Game of Thrones. He may not be everybody's cup of tea, but the kid is fucking phenomenal, and he is gotten better with his interpretation. So, welcome, Shadu.
I'm humorous. I'm not joking. Like, there are times when he has a moment to himself where he actually like gets more than a minute and a half to actually talk something out inside his head out loud. And he'll talk it out and get to that point where
the
educational system fails him, And then one of y'all step in and go, and this is what real life is like. And he's like, I don't like that. I know. That's real life.
Hold on. Shadow's not here just for the woman with her boobs. Like, Shadow, you there?
Yeah, no, I'm here. I'm just being respectful and not speaking.
There he is. There he is.
Are you respecting your elders, son?
Well, for us men, yes. For the lady that he'd probably get on top of, because yeah.
Dude. Yes, well,
Come on, that's funny.
He literally
in all honesty. Sorry.
I know that he's scared. It's okay.
Wow. What the fuck?
I would be too.
Don't
I would.
Don't
friendly fire. Friendly fire. Friendly fire.
Don't
Stop.
answer, kid. It's a trap.
It's fire.
But Shadu, he has his channel, Shadow of Hawk.
Oh, dude, you're modded in my channel. You will be until the episode of your episode comes out as an edited thing, put in the playlist with the rest of it, all that stuff.
Wait, hold on. So the modding is circumstantial?
No. The modding is determined how much time I have a chance to talk to you personally. Me and you.
That's fair enough.
Right. So I don't believe that unless someone come into my channel saying some really spicy stuff that's like not acceptable, I don't think you'd block anybody. You know, unless it was Shadow and it was funny.
I'm pretty sure that Shadow is actually a mod on my channel.
I'm sorry. Everybody shut the fuck up. I do apologize. Here, tell everybody what you do. Your whole thing, please.
Isn't this supposed to be Ryan's stream? I just hopped on.
No, my stream is over. That was like an hour and 15 minutes ago. Shadu,
you have permission.
Tell them about your channel.
I just basically make whatever I feel like making.
God damn it, kid, you're killing me.
Sasquatch proves. I don't have a problem with that. No.
It's a hobby. It's a hobby. I don't really have the time to do I can't pull like a Metatron and dedicate.
First of all, you're lying. Stop lying.
And you have a woman at the edge of her seat. Look at her.
You, sir.
She may be green.
Show your face. Show this woman your face.
I can't.
Immediately. Immediate.
No, well, he's probably on his phone because he's at university. So hold on. Let me help him out. So Shadow of Hawk, he does Game of Thrones, not just review live streams with me and myself, JV, Lily 300 Mirrors, Know Me Without You, Tyler the Redbeard, Mr. Grant Gregory on Monday nights, but he actually does a Game of Thrones game where you actually kind of make your own Game of Thrones destiny. It's awesome. He's very entertaining. Also at the same time, the kid is spot on when it comes to history. Gaming.
No, he's called me out twice, and I gotta admit it. I've only had to call me out on particular.
He's very smart.
He nailed it.
He can be a little spicy, but he has come so far from his spicy take, and he's come to a place where people on my show, they love to see him, and quite frankly, he is backed by popular demand, and that's why I applaud him every time. So the kid does a great job.
Well, I'm aroused.
His voice has gotten a lot deeper.
Yes, it has.
That's why I was like, hold the fuck up. Anyway, moving on.
Dude, you're legal. show that pretty boy face.
No, my computer's been acting fucky wucky, and I'm on my phone. And
don't be a dick. Come on, man.
Hold on, I'll try to fix the computer.
Hold on. The whole purpose of my channel was supposed to be for reading like freaking old out of print Westerns. But not only did I find a channel that does that better than I could have, that man is amazing. We'll talk about it later, but I found you. Shadow. Bro, listen. You are part of that wonderful demographic that I just do not have a freaking pulse on. I have sex with these people. I don't understand them a bit.
Well, he's a Gen Z, right? So I'm a very old millennial. I was born in '85, so millennial starts around '83-ish. So it's one of those things that Shadow is he doesn't care for his generation, at least probably half of them. I get that.
Hard.
The other part though of Gen Z, which it doesn't get as much recognition is that they're coming off super based, right? There are videos of Gen Z laughing at their teachers in high school and stuff like that in college. And so no, when I first, what the hell are you doing? When I first met the kid, he came off, and Samuel as well. He came off super spicy. It was a little over the top. There it is. There it should do.
Got the computer working.
Good God, son. Look at that man. Look at him. That is a future son. Look at that. Hey, what's your favorite flavor of crayon?
Blue.
That's a good answer. That's a
great
great
answer. Because you're a red card, but we forgive you.
Dude, wait, there's still that box of crayons.
So he's a Gen Zer, and quite frankly, but he's not one of those Gen Zers that believes everything that is said. And he's probably so uncomfortable right now. Show us your armor. Show the armor. No, that's a crayon. The armor. There it is. There it is. Show the armor.
That is so cool.
Pick it up, dude. What the fuck, Squatch? Stop it. Congratulations.
I'm dead.
It's fucking Squatch. Just objectified you. I wasn't in on this, for the record. But so
I'm not affiliated with him.
That is what I call dedication to the bid. That was a full minute and a half.
Samuel.
Just tune it out.
What? It's better to let him finish than try to interrupt him.
That's true.
It's like when a Doberman humps your leg. You let him.
Ladies and gentlemen,
let him get
everyone involved is invited to my birthday stream. We call it a groundhog's roast. That's where you come in and you smoke me up as hard as you want to. But
when is this?
February 2nd. My birthday.
I'm gonna fucking torch you, you
bitch. Bring that shit.
Bearded weird.
I want mace. I want fucking mace and fire. I want a fire and brimstone goddamn delivery. And if you don't give it to me,
I'll actually fly to where you live and tase you in the ball sack for your birthday.
I'll give you a kiss in your ear if you'll promise not to do it in my ball sack.
No, that's not gonna happen. It's always the ball sack, bitch.
No. Okay, good luck. Hey, good luck. I don't care how much training you've got. Bitch, please.
I feel like Barbie is like going, she's like, oh, you guys are gonna tase each other. She's like, let me watch.
She'll catch a gray hair. She'll be here before you get here, dude. I promise. Oh, for everybody in my chat over here. Oh, wait, no, I'm the only one streaming. Hold up. My chat. Yeah, hey, how y'all doing? Listen, I'm going to meet Harry Nuts on the. No. Have you not met Harry Nuts?
Wait, hold on. Wait, you're coming to meet Harry Nuts?
Dude, Harry Nuts. All right, first of all, I met Harry Nuts.
Hold on. Make Shadoo's face big because he's like Harry Nuts.
Which one? Who's?
Shadow.
Oh,
no, you kid. Are you serious? Come on, man. You fucker.
You dick bag.
He's like
Look at those cheeks. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm one of those old bitches.
Just wants to. She's like, I'm gonna pinch those cheeks.
People do it to me too, though. Still to this day.
Have y'all ever seen the Charmings?
The Charmings or Charm?
The Charmings. That back in the mid '80s, there was a series released on like some network called The Charmings. And it was about a castle of far, far away where the fairy tale people all were ensorcered, and they slipped out of existence for 1,000 years and show up in mid 1980s like suburban freaking Connecticut or some goddamn shit. They're in like cul-de-sac hell. It is one of the most horrible shows ever fucking made. But at the same time, because it follows exactly the doctrine of the sitcom, just like Married with Children's, the jokes are on point, and it uses a lot of child actors. And there's this one Halloween episode where a kid shows up as Sleeping Beauty, and she comes in, she meets the grandmother, who is the evil stepmother.
Wait, Little Red Riding Hood?
No.
Sleeping Beauty's different.
This is Sleeping Beauty. I'm dead serious. This is a Halloween episode of like season 2, maybe 3. And this neighborhood kid, she's like 6, 7, 8, maybe 9 tops, shows up in a costume party with all the other kids, with the Charmings kids doing the whole costume thing. And they show up. She meets the grandmother. She finds her sewing kit and pricks her finger on a needle, passes out. And Prince Charming's son, Brad, or Chad, depending on what episode it is like, oh, look, some sleeping chick on my kitchen table. I'm going to slip her the tongue. Does so, wakes her up, and saves the whole series, because that particular episode was a critical link in maintaining this series further. It had trapped out to like 11:30 on a Tuesday night block, right? Like it was in the suicide slot. And they did the Halloween episode.
What is it called?
The Charmings. There's give me another 30 minutes and I will show you a couple of episodes of it. I can't do it live because they are copyright claimed, and they will freaking eat my booty hole out for it. But it's horrible in every way. An 80s to 90s sitcom is horrible, and it's great in all of the ways it could be great. So if you've never anybody need to weigh these nuds? That's not a bad question. That's a common question, because I have a wheelbarrow to carry mine around.
Is that you ripping off that Bill Hicks bit?
Shut up. You don't get to know any of my fucking bits, dude. Fuck you.
Must have a wheelbarrow in which to start those things around. Must have some specially fitted pants. He was talking about Officer Coon on the
who
trial. Officer Coon.
I'm becoming aroused again, Samuel. Stop it.
That was his actual name, Ryan. Shut up.
You are such a fucking bigot. I hate you so much.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I like how how Barbie is not privy to a lot of this stuff between you and I, Samuel.
I'm kind of glad I'm not.
I'm glad I'm not. You grow used to it. It's kind of
when you're friends with Sasquatch, you have your own weird shit going on from time to time. Like,
it's not to get too out of pocket, but it's kind of like sizing up on butt plugs.
Speaking of butt plugs, since you brought it up, now we're talking about it. Now we're talking about it. Okay.
Yes.
So
go ahead.
Because I'm subscribed to a lot of news channels, like all over the country, because I follow true crime. I got a notification this morning from a news station out of Houston, and it was titled Kink Week. So I instantly clicked on it, like, what the fuck? I click on it, and then it's a whole segment that's almost like 30 minutes long where they go over bondage stuff. The chick gets tied up. They go into the toy room. They show the toys blurred out.
Stop.
And dude, How is that on YouTube? How?
I have buttons. We're still on YouTube
But how's that on YouTube?
because you said it.
That's what I want to know.
No.
That.
She's not wrong. It's on YouTube. So
I
proceed.
know.
How much do you like?
Also,
How did they get by with that?
I really hope, Brian, that you come back to later After Darks.
I'm gonna come back. Are you shitting me? Like,
here's another thing.
I
My
need to hear the end of Barbie's story about how she likes butt plugs.
My
Oh, no, I didn't say I
Sasquatch.
like them.
Oh.
I have my own channel.
Well, hope's dashed.
That's me. I mean, it's not like I
That's
have
an after dark discussion.
We are after dark.
I know, but we haven't gotten to the like not on YouTube part of After Dark, which is
the not YouTube
wait.
part.
So hold on. There's Sasquatch Shills.
Yes,
And
there's
then
a whole
Sasquatch
other
After
section
Dark.
of YouTube. Yes.
And then there's
Three
Sasquatch
shows.
like Skinamax or whatever.
After dark, after dark.
3 shows. You filmed
Oh, Jesus.
Legion Talks. You have filmed the Sasquatch Clips channel, which isn't a thing, but will become one. And you have filmed Sasquatch After Dark. And the After Dark bits are made private. The Sasquatch Shills will be filmed in it, will be released in its entirety. You know, I might edit out a cough, or if you like stand up and wiggle your dick around or something like a medicine man, I might edit that out a bit, but everything else will be there. So any weird digressions or anything you think shouldn't have been edited out, it won't be.
The last hour and a half has been a weird digression. What are you talking about?
No. This last hour and a half doesn't exist as far as YouTube's concerned. There are 9 people in the world who will be aware of it. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 people in the
You
world.
realize that YouTube keeps an archive, right?
I don't care.
Deleted.
Sure, I don't delete it. It's just made private, and anyone who has a link can come to it. But here's the part I'm getting to. Sasquatch Shills has been derived from the content made by my guests. It's all copyright free. None of it can get you dicked down by YouTube. And if you wish in the future, whenever I do it, specifically Sasquatch Shills, you get an hour of free content whenever it happens to happen. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, or if they request a specific day at 2 a.m. I don't give a shit, really. But here's the thing. Copyright free, an hour, 57 minutes with a bye-bye, everybody have a good evening type thing. And then I end it and we do the After Dark bit. This is the After Dark bit. It's gone longer than usual. Usually it's only an hour. But if I get people coming in, I just let it go,
So the next part is this is my balls and enjoy. Like, I'm so confused. I'm joking.
This is American.
You realize?
Oh yeah, Sasquatch. Don't you do some shit on Wednesdays? Don't you do something on Wednesdays?
You realize you already played this, right?
Yeah, but he's so beautiful. Look at him.
Oh, wait. You're simping for somebody else, dude? Really?
Absolutely. I have a show with this man tomorrow.
Son of a bitch.
No, I hear you, and you can be jealous. That's fine. I created a show for this man. I created the intro, the outro, all of the transitions. What?
I want to see the receipts.
He did. He really did.
The name of it is
Barbie. Come on, no, you're killing the jokes.
2 episodes. Give me 2 seconds. I'll have one receipt for you, and I'll show you the bonus. This is how you know Sasquatch created a specific.
I know. I'm kidding.
No, you don't. Hold on.
Well, I do because you said it.
Every show I create, I do this, and I don't know why it is.
How many shows have you created? You know, I'm trolling you right now because you used to be a troll, right? Because it's
you have fun. You enjoy it.
Hold on, real quick. I do have questions. Like your intro, like is have you interviewed that many people?
Dude, I've interviewed probably 50 more than are actually in the intro. Some
Shit,
request,
that
some request
intro
not to be in
was
the intro.
crazy. I did like the intro. I
Don't
really
give me anything to put in the intro. Some of them are complete fucking morons, and I won't allow them in the intro.
Also, I
I'm
would
going
just
to
like
do
to
an
say
intro.
that
I want the new. I want to see this new intro too with me. The new part. Yeah, I can't wait to see that.
Give me time. Give me
I
time.
do too. It's called OnlyFans. I mean, I'm
But,
sorry. What?
Listen. This is how you know it's a Sasquatch production. I could have been an actor, but I wound up here. I just have to look good. I don't have to be clear. Come and whisper in my ear. Give me dirty laundry. At the beginning of virtually every one of my productions, I put a stupid quote from some dumbass song or a movie or something.
With the exception of me.
No.
No, I just checked mine last night. Bro. You did not. You literally did not.
No.
Hold on.
Your quote was a goofy laugh and it got me a copyright claim, and that's why it's not on the fucking episode.
Really?
Wait, so she laughed like Mark Hamill's Joker and got copyright claims?
I laughed like Goofy so freaking well that Disney hit me with a takedown on it.
I don't think that's a thing. Also at the same time,
I'm not going to do it. I won't do it.
Do it.
Because it took me forever to even find that episode last night, but I did watch it, so I know the beginning. I didn't even know that you changed it. Because that's what it is. There's literally no like.
Hold on, real quick.
Yeah.
Are you sure that your stream didn't get flagged because of your rainbow microphone because you're ripping off the LGBTQ community?
I'm ripping off all communities. I have interviewed a knitter. This is my favorite. I interviewed a deaf Bigfoot hunter.
That's incredible.
It is. I was amazed. No. We have chat. We have chat. We have private chat. We have public chat, and it worked like a freaking charm. I happened to be able to type just barely fast enough to keep it going with a little editing. Barely. But hey, I have a question that I ask all Bigfoot hunters. And I want to ask y'all this. Hypothetically, whatever content y'all might make, you're out in the world one day and you come across something you didn't expect, a cryptid. Call it a gnome. You find a gnome, an actual no bullshit David his goddamn self gnome. Who do you call?
Samuel. Because he's also one that I found.
No,
and
it's
quite frankly, he won't fucking leave me alone.
I don't know. I don't know that I would call anybody.
Like if you actually found one, wouldn't you call like the game of wildlife people?
No.
So if you ask,
hold on, real quick. In all honesty, I'd probably call Samuel after the fact and be like, "Dude, you never would," And it started out as a joke, but I'll be like, "Oh, dude, you'll never guess what I saw." He'd be like, "What?" Be like, "Oh, I was in Arizona and I saw this," and he's like, "Oh yeah, no, I believe you saw that." So, but Samuel and I have kind of agree on the same loop. If I said that I saw a prostitute who had her vagina out, I'd call Shadow, and he'd be like, "Going, wait, you did?
Can I see?
Sure. Where was it at? Can I have the GPS?"
I like you didn't take pictures.
I'm just kidding, kid. I'm kidding.
I swear to God, I'm going to get you a better applause. You will approve.
What's wrong with my fucking applause, dude?
It's a little limp dick, dude. I'm not going to hold
on. Do your applause.
Bitch, please. I don't need a fucking applause.
You don't need an applause.
No.
You don't need
I do
an
this
applause.
for my own humor.
Do you?
I find me funny.
It's about as funny as AIDS.
AIDS is quite humorous.
AIDS is hilarious. There's a whole
shut up, Shadow.
You're not allowed to speak right now, Shadow. Shut up.
You haven't done an interview yet. Wow. Until you do an interview, you don't have any clout around here.
Gotcha.
Everybody else,
bitch.
Okay, I'll put the muzzles on. Muzzles on.
What in the hell is that?
It's a paintball mask.
It is.
What the?
No, it's his gimp mask. Don't let him lie to you. I put him
See, that is where you fucking laugh at the jokes.
Okay, got it.
See, I'm gonna put a hole in it at just the right place, the left eye socket.
Wouldn't you want to put the hole in the mouth?
Only if you didn't want to hurt him real good.
We've lost Barbie. She's
I just want to go get my own.
Oh, look, she's no longer. No, stop. Should do.
She put hers on. I'm putting mine back on.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, I mean, if it's gonna be that kind of party, I'm gonna stick my mashed potato.
I have to hold on real quick. I have to be honest.
Don't
Hers is scarier.
disrespect the taters.
Hers is scarier looking, dude. Because
I agree. I got this back when I was in like 6th grade for like an airsoft party, and I've just had it.
So is that like 3-4 years ago?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like back 3 years ago.
Last week.
Last week.
Hi, Samuel.
But he's in college though now, right?
Yeah.
Fucking talk, dude. What the hell is wrong with you?
Oh, I'm just letting y'all roll. It's fine.
No,
He's
eat it.
No, Ryan. I understand you have a history with him. This is a Sasquatch stream. He hangs out backstage. He records what everyone says, and he uploads it later as shorts, and he gets an amazing amount of views from it.
Who?
It's part of the deal.
Who does?
That's not a thing because I subscribe to both of your channels, and no, it's not. The only person here I'm not subscribed to.
Okay. So I apologize.
Will be rectified after Samuel has.
I have literally been subscribed to you forever. I've been subscribed to Legion forever.
Ryan, this is for you. This is for you. Smokity, 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 crack. Crackety, 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 smoke. Smokity, 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 crack. Crackety, 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 smoke. Smoke, crack, smoke.
Okay. Can I get a little bit of heart? Totally eclipse of the heart from you. You did it in the end. Well, look. Come on now. I want a little.
Wait a second. Let's see if it's available.
I want a little squash karaoke right now.
Oh no! Wait. If I'm If I'm doing squash karaoke, if that's what's fixing to fucking happen, that's a totally different show.
Okay, I'll do karaoke.
Okay, what are you gonna do? Because I'm doing gin and juice.
Yeah, you can't do gin and juice because that's crap,
okay.
Dude.
I'll do Ice Ice Baby. Which one do you fucking want? Pussy?
Total eclipse of the heart.
Wait, no. I want you to do a song.
Okay, I'll do the Backstreet Boys. I Want It That Way.
Which one?
Backstreet Boys. I Want It That Way. No, it's tit
that
for
is
tat,
so
bitch.
Bizarre.
It's tit for tat, fucker.
I was literally thinking if he says a Backstreet Boys song, any Backstreet Boys song, I'm gonna die.
That's right, because Squatch is.
Hold up. That was a nuke. He just laid a nuke on me. Say it again.
So,
what was it?
The Backstreet Boys. I Want It That Way.
I want it that way.
Yeah.
Oh,
tell me why. That one, yeah. 'Cause I want
Hold on, I'll be back in a second.
I want it that way.
That's how you do it.
I'm so amazed.
I never want
Okay, so what do you want from me? Specifically?
I want it.
No. Okay, but what do you want from me specifically? Because I want the whole song.
Wait.
You want
I've already done
song?
it, dude. You haven't done shit. Hold on.
What? I have done several songs. I'll have you know. What do you want specifically?
No. It's not.
Be
Previously,
specific.
I laid my dick on the table, and then like you came here and
Wait,
laid your dick
which
on the
one
table.
do you want? Tell me what you
Any
want.
man of mine.
Come on,
There you go. There you go. Any man of mine.
What is any man of mine?
By Shania Twain. Are you serious? Get out of Georgia. Georgia called. They want their whole fucking card back. You are not allowed to claim that you are from the South anymore, sir. Get the fuck out.
Ow!
Now.
Ow! Stop it!
Feel like a woman.
You cannot. Yeah, dude. No, Sasquatch. I'm ashamed. I'm fully ashamed of you right now. I can't even believe you said that. How the fuck you don't know that?
Man, sure, short skirt.
Yeah, bro.
Son of a preacher man.
I don't even know you.
Say, well, it's a little manly. You're deflecting.
That'd be like you saying you don't know who Garth Brooks is. Like you don't know who Thunder Rolls. Like, are you
You
serious?
can't handle Garth Brooks.
Oh, wait.
He
You
can't.
want some Brooks' son?
This bitch ass. I can't even with you.
You missed the intro. Hold on. Let's
I'll go get it. I'm sorry.
I don't do karaoke.
How about it? It's Raining Men.
Let's rain
I might sing
again.
it for you.
Hallelujah. It's raining men.
Unfortunately, I'm not quite that gay.
Like there is a piece of my soul that just like died.
It's raining men. Hallelujah. It's raining men. You have a very nice voice, dude.
I'm pretty
Come on,
sure.
man. You have the very nice mana.
This is
Like
just-
it's in your fucking
Hold up.
intro. What are you talking about?
Hold
You
up.
You sang it at the beginning of this
You
crap.
said it. You said it. It's for you. Turn around, bright eyes. Every now and then I fall apart. And I need you more tonight. And I need you more. What are the humans doing?
No, James.
And if you only hold me tight.
And I need you more tonight.
I'll only be making it right.
Hey, Tails, how you doing, baby?
This
She's-
is how you do it, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, no, seriously, like, Tails, please come save me. These people are abusing me. They make me sing.
The fuck?
Have you ever?
You're a poser.
Hold on.
Dude.
We're abusing you?
Of course, I love it.
I've
Tails.
never abused somebody in my life.
Of course you did. I asked nicely. and you said
No,
yes.
Squash, how do I abuse somebody?
By showing up with that.
Wait, hold on. Do you mean
Masculine
hold on?
abuse.
Do you mean abuse?
Oh, Ryan.
Oh no. Abuse. So
Your background. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, so let me explain that. So I am Ryan, the dirty Rex fucker.
Wow.
It started out as a Legion of Memers thing. So Samuel said he was trying to clown me, saying, Ryan is the tranny hooker, but it turned into the tyranny hooker. And then it turned into the teeny tiny tyranny hooker.
I gotta be honest.
It was Twitter
I can
autocorrect is what did it.
Hold on. I can
No, it wasn't. What stream was
I
it?
can respect the tyranny hooker. The tranny hooker gets no respect.
Well, I was never the tranny hooker. I started as the tyranny hooker.
Yeah,
right.
Why would
basically we were
though?
Sam,
Are you like for the oppression of other people?
Sure.
Okay, good. As long as you admit it.
It was meant to be the tranny hooker, but it got auto-corrected to the tyranny hooker. Then it became the teeny tyranny hooker because apparently I was a midget. Hold on, I will stop my cam and show.
This is
yeah.
so
He got
fucking
shrunk down real
fantastic.
good.
Hold on.
I'm looking. Hold on.
So this, god damn it, Shadow. What are you doing?
He's haunted somebody's knob, obviously. Shadow.
So if you look
Wipe
right
your
here,
mouth. Wipe
hold
your
on.
mouth, son. Wipe it.
If you look right here, this is the tyranny
It's just gonna
hooker.
simmer in it.
No,
You let that shit marinate.
Let it saute.
Hold on, that's definitely better. Full screen the kid again.
His face is so red.
It's all right, Shadow. This is a safe space, and we support you.
Yes.
I feel like a safe space, but I'll take the support.
There's an individual in the chat, a previous guest who's come on the channel before us for Sasquatch Shills. I apologize. This is like you know how this works, the After Dark bit. If you're not familiar with Tales Told in the Dark, go check her out. She does all kinds of like wild cryptid, lighthouse, like creepy stuff in general. If you go look at the Wendigo thing, that's a Sasquatch production.
It's a Wendigo.
I read Two Lunatics and Deviant and M, and I was like, wait a minute, I thought I was Deviant.
Two Lunatics, a Deviant, and an M. Which one's Deviant?
The Deviant. Shadow.
No.
Shadow should do good on you for this one.
What?
No, and I actually say good on Shadu because he is a massive advocate for the ladies of our panel. Whenever there are disagreements on Twitter from Nomi or Lily, stuff like that, Shadu is one of the first ones to jump into the fray. He drops the fucking people's elbow. He gets himself into trouble every once in a while.
It's hard to get in the middle of shit with ladies, bro. That's scary. I wouldn't.
We're working with him.
It does take
to rephrase things, and he's doing better. So no, Shadu is a massive part of Friday night's Royal Rumble and Monday night's Game of Thrones. So seriously,
I have a question.
Back by popular demand, Shadu. Stop waving like you're weird. He's like
I'm just gonna let this happen.
Hey, you guys. That's what it's like.
Hey, you guys.
Hey, you guys.
Hold on. Wait more.
I'm just enjoying him acting like a deaf mute because that never happens.
Well, he's doing it because JV and several other people are like going, shut up, shut up.
I know exactly why he's doing it. I had a conversation with this kid one night after dark, after all of y'all did y'all's things and y'all went off and fucked off. We had a talk. And I explained to him how to win every single panel ever. And I don't know if he remembers it, but he's applying it now.
I'll be right back.
Never speak and prove you are a moron when you could remain silent and just let them wander.
I always thought it was better to remain silent and thought a fool than to open one's mouth and remove all doubt.
Thank you. That's the proper quote. But I was just praising for the millennials.
Yeah, technical Jeb. As well as him. And you failed, Shadow. What the fuck? You should have been know that. Like, what the absolute fuck?
The guest tonight, Ryan, is running the previously known as Specimen, is running the fucking laugh track. He has full control over our audience giggles. Show me.
How do you feel? How do you feel about the giggles? Ajax.
Ryan, please show me your face.
I mean, his face is right there. It's just overshadowed by the T-Rex.
What's the safe word?
Harder.
Sam.
Yeah, you haven't been to the Sasquatch dungeon recently, obviously.
See,
Clearly.
best piece of advice my dad ever gave me was don't make your safe word harder.
Pussy.
It doesn't end well for you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a fact, man. That is a fact, especially if it's in German, because you definitely don't want to mispronounce it.
Right.
Apologies,
I mean, my
No.
safe words usually,
Whoa.
get off
M.
me.
M.
Yeah.
No, my safe usually it is echoed with the word pal. Because I'll be sending your mom the cleaning bills to my rug.
What?
Pow.
I am an American wizard, Harry. Alakablam.
Why'd you say my name and then Flo and then
Say my
what's
name.
it?
What?
That's weird. Why'd you say that?
Where?
What?
Also, real quick, I heard that laugh tracks are lame. So, yeah, they're not.
I think they're funny.
Don't be a dick, Ryan.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a dick.
No, wait, hold on. This is the moment when Ryan being the dick works out.
What are you gonna do?
That face.
Well, hold on now. You're the one watching the stream, so why are you bothered by that? I mean, I can do I can do a clap track. I mean,
it might have something to do with the fact that they sound like they're chained to their benches and hopped up on Quaaludes.
That's why
that is true. I am a little worried about the people in this audience.
And no anti-Ajax. No, I'm just talking shit.
No, anti-Ajax. He seems to be a good fella. I don't mod just anybody. They have to come back and talk to me on some level. He come backstage for 2 hours and he wouldn't come on camera. He wouldn't let me hear his voice, but he did sit there in private chat and answer all my questions.
No,
but that makes me wonder.
I don't care.
Why doesn't Lucy have a fucking wrench?
I just wants a troll.
Like, we don't have mute buttons. Genius at work. Well, I mean, look, you're not wrong. I get it. No, seriously. No, seriously.
I'm sorry.
Why are you laughing? So the thing is that, right? Like, we're the dancing monkeys. And no, I firmly believe this. This is not a joke. Samuel Shadow has streamed with me for a lot. I don't understand why anybody wants to listen to me talk about anything ever.
Me neither.
But they do, and I think that's how a lot of YouTubers start. They're like going, "Wait, people agree with me?" They're like, "Wait, they like to hear what I say." So no, I go over the top when it comes to certain stuff. But no, when I say that the audience is the best of us, you guys are the best of us, because quite frankly, I started out as somebody who was a lurker, just listening.
Audience is baking.
Yeah, it's one of those things that when I do this for the audience, it's not disingenuous. It's meant to be real.
May I? He has the easiest like applause track ever. And we were discussing earlier how I was asking, can he replace the applause track? Because I
don't have an applause track. I like my applause track.
That's okay. But I promise you, I have chewed through all of YouTube's sound effects. I can find you an applause track that suits you, suits your circumstance, and suits the situation. You can have 7.
What? Well,
Applause.
I don't want a new applause track.
Dude, how could you let me say that and not use your cheesy applause track? That is the appropriate
I can use it for the fact that your opinion about this is fucking terrible. And that's what it is. This is
Can I ask you a question? Is it on a big blue button? Is the button blue?
No, it's green.
Oh, it's green. Yeah, that's one of the colors you can choose.
What do you? It's a part of my.
See, once
wow.
I respected you, Ryan, but
Shut
now
the fuck up, dude.
I realize that you're just a pretender.
I'm a what?
Shadow is the real. He's the one that I should really be simping. This is the guy. This is the one. He's the real deal. Check out that profile.
You don't get to be simping over Shadow. That's
man.
Hold on. I have
can't do that because I was simping over him first.
Hold on. I have an idea for a channel. Should do part 2.
Shadow, you better watch out. Emily will.
You're going to be.
Emily will break you.
Should do.
Oh, Shadow. Hold on. Wait, Sam. How many subscribers does Shadow have?
113.
I have to look, but yeah, he's up over 100.
109 last I checked.
So you've got like half a groupie. Yeah, sure, you can share them.
I mean, I don't think you get to specify who gets to share who.
Okay, but listen, I have one of the best groups.
You want to fight over it? Suck my balls.
No. I will gladly suck your balls, but that's just because I'm a nice guy. But listen,
thank you.
She doesn't have balls. She has a vagina.
I have a question for all of you. How many? Sorry, hold on. Let me get a grip.
The awkward silence is the best. Look at that. Anti-Jack. Cockeyes and Sasquatch. 110 for a Shadow of Hawk. That's right. For the kid.
How many Bantu tribesmen does it take to screw in a light bulb? Ryan.
Probably about 57 because they're idiots.
Shadow.
Trick question. Many of them probably don't have an understanding of what a light bulb is.
One, what are you, a racist?
Yes, he is. That's why.
Are you a racist, Ryan? Why do you think it takes 50 Bantu tribesmen? They are humans. They are but men. How dare you? You freaking Nazi.
Oh man, I got
no shit.
Because they don't have light bulbs. It's like going to the heart of the Aborigines and be
Let me ask you this: How many times do you have to show a Bantu tribesman, one individual one, how to change a light bulb for him to figure it out?
Probably none because they don't have light bulbs.
Well, I mean, they probably do, but you get my point. You're racist. I'm not. There you go.
That's right, I am. Fuck yeah.
How is Ryan racist when I'm the one who implied inability to even understand?
Because I like the white supremacy, Shadow. That's why.
No, it's not white supremacy. It's white enthusiasm.
Shadow.
Oh, that's what we're calling it now? Did you really fucking just say that? Are you serious?
Shadow, would you like to embrace the white supremacy?
Come to the white side.
I mean, Barbie's already. She's like going. Oh my god. She's like, on the white supremacy. She's like, I'll wrap my white supremacy.
Join the white
side. You don't understand how my real life works. I got people in my ear all day that are brown that are pumping that white supremacy shit up. So I'm totally conflicted.
Barbie, she's like, I'll wrap my white face around that supremacist.
2 times. She nailed 2 times.
Oh, good Lord. We are 3 hours and 1 minute. Congratulations. This has beat Samuel the Infamous's Screaming Into the Void. There it is.
Right there. Joking, dude. On a groundhog roast, I did, I think, 7.5 hours because they kept coming in and talking shit and didn't want to finish it.
I've done 4.5 hours, but
I don't even
nothing
remember.
longer than that. So
I've done a couple of 8-hour game streams.
Yeah.
That's because you suck at life.
Wait, no. When I can't, I love, by the way, Samuel.
Hold on.
Shut the fuck up. I'm talking.
Sorry, master. Fuck you, bitch.
May I please
Was
speak?
that you
my
choking on my
channel
dick?
for a moment?
Because that's about what it sounded like.
No, Ryan. Listen, I've tried to tell you. I've
Is it weird
choked on your.
that it's hotter when she does it? No, it's not. It's really
You have no idea.
Shadows
Terrible.
like I'm leaving. Look
Terrible.
at
Terrible face, terrible everything.
I'm talking to the
Terrible
45th
Sam.
president of the United
Hold on.
States.
As long as,
For
as, long
once
as we're
in
being
life.
terrible people. I got a joke for you, Shadow.
Okay.
Please.
What's the best part about having a hooker die on you?
Having a hooker die?
On
The second
you.
hour is free.
Yeah.
I like my answer more.
Yes.
No.
I like Sam's.
Wait, don't you get paid for it because you can loot her body?
If she's dead, no, sir.
You are
it's
overthinking
free.
it, dude.
You can even
The
get
joke
your
is-
money back at
Is that
that
she
point.
dies and you don't
Right.
stop.
You just
There
don't.
should be a clause in there.
It's now a necro file.
Well,
Yeah, you don't have to overthink.
Hold
this
on.
one.
Yeah.
Hold on. In his defense, he's never ripped
Ryan.
a girl out like it's going out of style. However, I do applaud the fact the first girl that ever woman that ever railed him and makes his legs weak. So the baby giraffe all the way for the kids. So Barbie, will you?
I do want to make this one point. It's something I try to do every stream. So if I come to you,
Shadow's so uncomfortable. Look at him.
You come.
Hold
He's like, I
on.
don't know what to do. What are you doing
All
with
that
your hands, Shadow?
I'm real shit to talk about. Shut up, Barbie. If I come to you and tell you that I have a cheetah deer moose hybrid or horse with a horn on it, which one are you going to believe?
None, because you said it.
The horse with the horn.
Cheetah deer moose hybrid is a giraffe, and that's a real thing.
Yeah.
A horse with a horn is bullshit, and I'm not sure I buy that.
Didn't they exist in North America? Just get hunted to extinction by Native Americans?
The mythical unicorn?
A giraffe?
They're real.
No, but I remember like there's some horse analog that was in the States that might have had a
Yeah.
horn. I thought
There was like 40 of them. None of them had a horn. One had a tusk.
Also, a giraffe is just a giraffe. It's not a hybrid of anything.
Hey,
it looks like
but
a hybrid
if I
of those
described it to you by rote description,
Doesn't
and
mean
I
it's
walked up to
true.
you, and said, okay, so this is what it looks like. It kind of resembles a cheetah, but like has sort of the face of the moose, and it has the horns of like, I don't know,
But
a
they don't-
really tufted freaking
Of a pygmy reindeer.
right,
That's what
like
my
it's
horn
got
has. Yeah.
little toothy horns, but it's got a 17-foot long neck. And then over here, out behind my house, I have a horse with a horn. Which one do you
It's
believe?
going to
That's
be
a unicorn.
It's
And they're
going
real.
to be something that mimics a sauropod.
Obviously. I mean, if we're not doing that, we're at least doing one other thing. Hey,
Probably your
how
ass.
do you feel about
What are
breaks?
you stoned off your ass?
No, I'm drunk as hell. Listen, I got a question though.
Yes.
How do y'all feel about 2-minute breaks?
I'm fine. You fucking turn your camera off and go fucking piss, dude. Like it's not that big of a deal. I do it all the time.
You're wanting me to allow you to have control of my stream?
No, nobody's gonna have control of your stream. It's just gonna be us people talking about the fact that Squatch is
How is he even going to be from? What was it that he said that just literally fucked me up so bad? What was that?
He was talking about unicorns.
Like, how can he be from the South and freaking say that? I'm gonna have to scroll back in the stream later and clip it. It's that big of a deal. that I just like. John
stop,
Kenny, I don't even know him.
Stop. With no stop. Who's hitting buttons?
That's probably Squatch.
It has to be, right? Because Barbie, you don't have admin, right?
Mm-mm. No, not
You gotta be
no, but he does it on my restream.
I got admin to like
He's not that.
channels. I've got
You're
admin to
such a
so many
homo.
channels. It's ridiculous. I have actual fucking power. I have
He really does. People trust him. Yeah.
Hold on. On whose panels do you have control? Not mine.
Most of mine.
Who trusted me with control over their channels?
Yeah, that's a good question. Well, that's not fair. She started out as a simp of yours, and God bless her, she's evolved.
Sure, but she's
I had a channel way before they have.
She's simping for Shadu
but I
because
trust
she wants
his
to ride
technical
that
skills.
ding-a-ling like it's gonna fall off. Look at him.
Right,
Look
hold
at
on. I do apologize. I'm sorry.
There it is.
The shadow, or shadow on him.
I don't think Shadu would know as much what to do. That's not his fault. Fuck. That's not true. There it is. That's how it would need to be, right? Because Shadu needs to have the reins.
This is my dream
It's fine.
stat.
It's what the fuck is wrong with you?
This is so funny.
It's all right, Shadow. Steer into the skid. He's actually speechless for once. He's speechless for once.
No, I'm just waiting for the 45th to save me.
The 45th? What the hell does the fuck I mean?
45th president of the United States.
Oh, Donald.
Oh,
yeah.
Well,
Good luck.
If everything goes well, the 47th. So
45th and 47th. I can't wait.
Andrew says, "Who can't hold what in?" That would be Mr. Squatch. He can't hold it in. Why do you have that look, woman?
I just I don't. Why would you? No.
I got this as I got this as like a gag thing for like $15-$20.
Disappointment.
It's fucking
yeah.
There's a bird with a gun.
Yeah, there is. It's funny. Come on, that's
pretty funny. It's like there's a bird with a gun. That makes everything so much better.
Yeah. I've also got a Reagan quote if that makes it better.
What's the quote?
What?
Go ahead. Say the quote. We want to hear it.
Show your shield again. Show the shield.
Freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. We didn't pass it to our children in the bloodstream. It must be fought for, protected, and handed on for them to do the same. Ronald Reagan. Sorry, it's kind of on the spot.
Reagan's okay with okay. I don't do political stuff.
No.
I've basically just
we haven't seen you around lately.
Political shit.
Because we pretty much all political now.
Well, it's obviously it's not intentional, right? So it's not like I started my YouTube channel to be political. It's something that you son of a bitch. The fact that you are literally doing this on the shitter is fucking horrible. I hate your face so much, and I want to fucking punch you in the dick as hard as I can.
Ryan, calm down, first of all. And secondly, picture what he's doing right now.
Oh, I know what he's doing.
Yes. And bask in it.
Wait, bask in it?
Bask in it.
Hi.
Yep.
Fuck.
How do you?
You got to make sure you pinch it off.
So Shadu, how does it feel to have a woman on top of you? Well,
at least once in your life.
Once in your life.
That is so funny.
Dude,
he probably gets more play than all three of y'all.
Nice.
No, he
Shadow?
doesn't. Trust me, he
No.
doesn't.
Shadow's a good boy.
He's a good kid. He's a good kid. He's got a
abstains.
good solid head on his shoulders.
You totally got them fooled, don't you?
Smooth, you know. Like
I'm gonna laugh
millennial.
so hard if I find out you're out smashing puss every night.
Yeah,
Do
kid. If I find out you're not
off that
fucking,
amount of self confidence. I was drinking
He's like Boomhauer.
he is in college in
No.
modern America. That kid probably has to avoid landmines at every fucking step.
You don't understand. There is an apology backstage for him. How dare you, dude? She is an old troll. There are old trolls
What?
involved.
Oh, he's being nice.
There are not
He's a
any
good
old-
kid. Stop.
There are old trolls.
Why are you
involved.
shaming the kid?
Because I have to say this properly. There are old trolls and bold trolls, but there are no old, bold trolls.
The fuck does that mean, dude?
You can bring it hard once, and fucking YouTube will nuke you.
I trust
Hard
me.
twice. You're lucky, bitch. That's borrowed fucking time.
Hold on. No. Andrew says, I wish I could have a lady on top of me so long as I can hold it in. There it is. That is modern America when it comes to dating and women. Because no, I'm being dead serious.
What happened?
Too. I'm being dead serious. That women are more likely to go on 8 times the dates of a man in a modern America. And that's just the way it is. And that sucks. What do you mean? Hold on. You're married, dude. What are you talking about?
Well, that might be part of the problem. I might be the wrong person to talk to here.
That's what I'm saying. Because so
How many
look,
pineapples do you have in your
real quick, hold on.
No, this matters.
The kid
before we get to your bullshit, how many pineapples do you have in your house?
I don't have any fucking pineapples in my house, and I know what you're
There's
getting
your
at.
problem. You now do not understand the conversation you
That's
have
not a
started.
thing, right? You know that's not a real thing. That pineapple, too much pineapple in a human's diet is actually poisonous to them.
That's not what he's talking about.
True. However, if you turn one sideways on your mailbox, somebody will show up and suck your dick.
Yeah.
That actually
No,
is true.
Shadow, that's
Sure
not
will.
a thing.
They may not have all the
Hashtag,
seeds.
just say it though, and you've got a 12%, 14% chance that it's somebody you want to do it.
I mean, odds are it's going to be a dude.
It's gonna be a dude
12,
12% of the time, every time.
I'm
Yes,
pretty attractive. So like I attract some women, so it's like 14, 18% of the time.
No,
I would
that may not be true.
You're married. What are you talking about?
Well, I let my wife determine who comes to see me.
So her every time?
What?
That's not fair.
No. They're not
What do you
listening. They're clearly not listening.
Oh,
So you guys are married?
We're not married. Jesus, they're definitely not listening. We are not
okay.
married. We don't even live in the same state.
So I will admit this one thing. I did marry my stalker. And so M might have been a close second.
Yeah.
See, should do. That's how
Now,
you do it.
now I
You
just
marry your
get a stalk
stalker.
for both of them. Yeah.
No,
Then
no,
you get other chicks to come start stalking you and your wife.
no.
Then you start a
No.
cult.
That's all wrong. I can't start a cult. I promise my mommy. I will not be starting any
Should do.
cult.
Start a cult. Call them.
I can't join
I mean, I've
any.
never made such promises, so I'm fully able to, and I know how to as well.
Good luck.
Yes, but do you know how to finish a cult?
All of them.
That part I need to work out on, but the starting
It's
part
pretty
is
easy.
fairly
Jim
effective.
Jones kind of laid that out for everybody.
I can help
Yeah,
you.
well,
with
you
that.
can't just copy someone else's work. You got to do your own thing.
No, you really can copy somebody else's work. That's how cults are started.
Yeah, it's not like Jim Jones is around to complain about it.
And two, when the lady starts finishing you off, you're not going to complain about shit. I feel so bad. I feel so bad for the most innocent among us, a shadow.
Yeah, no, really. Like, what are y'all doing with this poor innocent child? How dare you?
I feel bad for her because
it's wrong.
I promise you, Brian.
Wait. Hold
you
on.
Feel bad for you feel bad for him, and she will.
Hold on. Make that large again. What the fuck does that say? That patch? Something about a dick?
Yeah, it says don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick. Oh, I thought it said don't.
It says don't be a dick.
That's Sasquatch merch.
It says don't be a dick, but she's like, she means
don't be a dick, and then look.
Always suck a dick.
Well, that too, if you want to. I mean, if that's your thing.
What you do in your time off?
And then this one.
I like you do.
It says one less tourist.
Hold up. What that mouth do?
What?
What?
Wow.
Not even funny. Wow. That part. Ron Jeremy. What about Ron Jeremy? Is that what this says?
Wait, hold up. There's a line. There is a Beastie Boys line about Ron Jeremy. What does it say? Can anyone tell me?
No.
What is it? A Beastie Boys line. Hold on. I don't.
Fuck. I'm wrong. I apologize. I do apologize. I'm sorry. It's a John Holmes reference.
That makes more sense.
Because I'm shooting all my judgment like Holmes, the X-rated.
Yeah.
This is after hours, by the way. This is the after hours.
Y'all got another 20 minutes of this before I turn into a pumpkin and I look over at the entire chat and I say something along the lines of, the sun's getting low, big fella.
That's the wrong person you highlighted. Well, hold on real quick. Shadow has another.
You're all wrong. I'm right.
Shadow has about another 25 minutes of this before he goes and rewatches the live stream.
Past his bedtime.
And beats off to M. So
you sure he ain't beating off to you?
No.
I mean,
it could be me. Like, I don't know. Maybe Tentacles does it for the kid.
No, the kid.
I think it's Ryan and the alligator head. I think it's Ryan. And the alligator head.
Real quick, open your mouth real fast. Yeah.
Don't listen to Ryan, Emily.
Yes, Emily, don't listen to me. I'm a horrible product of these two yahoos on the sides of me.
I taught you better.
Papa.
I told you about these. He walked you down the garden path and gave you 2 turnips and a carrot.
Well, just because I gave her,
I'm terrible.
2 turnips and a carrot doesn't mean that I won't continue feeding her.
Hold on, I'm chastising her too because you enjoyed them.
I didn't say I didn't. What about this, sir?
All twisted.
I'm invoking my Fifth Amendment.
She's a good Christian.
Remain silent.
Definitely a Pokemon. A Pokey who? Pokey you?
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Pokemon. What? Poke your mom?
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
All right. And on
my
that
mom
note,
would be so disappointed right now.
Wait, Samuel, are you leaving, you sissy girl?
I have a meeting for another channel I have to get to. Thank you very much. So, yeah.
Tell them the thing.
I'd hate for your
Tell them the
thing. Arabian princess to whip
you. You bastards. Y'all are useless. The things.
Shut the fuck up.
Where's he going?
I said, Ryan, shut the fuck up.
That's what I said. I know. Tell her I said hi.
You keep doing it.
I'll bring her a whole new world.
Whole new world.
You know, she's just going to awkwardly land a plane on your house, right?
Yes, that's kind of why I like her.
That
So
part.
anyway, yeah, I gotta bounce. My name's Samuel the Infamous. You can find me on the channel the same name. I do live streams and shit throughout the weekend. Some of them are fun, some of them are not. Come check it out.
What's going on tomorrow, bitch?
I'm gonna say his penis.
I
Star
figured
Trek
you would
Engage.
cover that since you're still here, but sure, yeah, we're doing Star Trek Engage tomorrow. We
You're
have
such a
Jeremy Wormy
homo.
as our guest, and possibly a drive-by appearance by Ryan Reaper, depending on whether or not he gets up, because it's going to be like 3:00 in the morning his time. So
You're still
that'll be
homo.
fun. Sure.
Oh no. I'm not leaving. Why are you showcasing me?
Because you're the sex.
I am Ryan, the dirty Rex fucker.
Oh my God.
Samuel. Hold on.
Hold on. No, you don't get to do it. Look at this man. This man.
Samuel hold on. I'm Ryan, the dirty Rex fucker. Samuel the Infamous is my hetero life partner. We are attached at the hip, and it will probably be like that for the rest of fucking time until we die. So, yes,
it's beautiful.
That.
All right. I know that I'm not wrong. I mean, I understand how this works. Hey,
it should do.
How you do
it?
Hey, you guys.
You guys. He's cute. Come on, he's cute.
It reminds me of like Gilbert Grape. I was watching that the other night.
Hold on.
Tails, I got a question for everybody in chat, all 11 of y'all. Listen, if I were to decide to do a membership thing, right? I have no intentions of making Sasquatch Shills a paid anything ever members, none of that bullshit, because like fuck that, because it's for y'all. It's not really for me. It's something I enjoy doing for people who aren't as autistic as I am. I don't know. If I can help, let me know how I can help. I'll help you.
No. Look, so you have a larger platform than I do, right? You have so what you do is Sasquatch Shills, do the stream, do the normal thing,
right,
and then do after dark or whatever, and still keep that stream element, but do it to where you actually the after dark at the 1 hour, when it's done, the people who might have missed it, make it members only, right? And then do short clips, do shorts of it, the little clips that you already do, and then that's a good way to do it, man. Like
I really don't use my own material to make shorts.
No, trust me, dude. I get you 1,000%. I don't make shorts. I hate shorts.
No. I built my channel on shorts, bro. If you're not doing shorts, you're fucking up right out the fucking reek.
Oh no, my original channel, Legion Games 2076, was made on long form content. It was reaction videos and stuff like that. So
let me change the frame of this. Let me repeat myself in a way that might make some sense. If you're not doing shorts, you, sir, are fucking up. I don't care how you do them. If you do remixes or you go and you do your own content or how you fucking do it. If you're not doing shorts, you are doing yourself a disservice.
Agreed. He's very much right.
What I suggest, and I have multiple suggestions for you because you have multiple channels. If I had 10 channels, I would be doing this very thing. However, I don't give a shit if it's 3 days.
I know, I'm kidding. Good.
One of those, add a channel, make it 5. Stick with me. Use your 5th channel as a shorts channel and nothing the fuck else. Right?
Shadu, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm waving.
At who?
Me. Yeah, no, I'm waving at him.
I was laughing.
Well, I mean, shit. I mean,
Show him a thumb because it's the one that matters.
hold on,
Yep.
M. I got his Twitter information if you want to DM him. Don't. Yeah, I look. Hold on. Make that shit big because Shadow's like, wait, what? It's like, yeah. There's a woman that actually would touch your dick, and quite frankly, you would.
He will, dude. Like she'll do it so many different ways you can't even.
No, and she wouldn't do it weirdly or
I'm
anything like
feeling
that.
it. I don't know what these fools are talking about. You know, that would really truly make me feel like
grab
an
your
idiot.
shield. Grab the shield. Oh, it's me. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Legion Talk. And quite frankly, Disney's doing it good because the Marvels has bombed at the box office. But the worst thing is that Rachel Zegler has killed another franchise in the Hunger Games because the Hunger Games. Damn it!
Shut it. Action. Go. Do it. Function like a real YouTuber. Come on, man.
Random question for the chat, I guess. What is more real, France or the devil?
You fail the test.
Come on, Shadow. Oh wow.
What kind of lame ass shit was that?
I don't know what the
Be
assignment
nice
is.
to the kid. Be nice. Easy.
That was so gay.
I don't know
sorry.
what the assignment is.
He don't. Half the time I don't.
Come on. All right, come on, Shadow.
Then I just copy off somebody else's paper.
No, don't copy somebody else. Don't listen to her.
That's what I did with Flo's thing.
Hey,
We'll do
Shadow, you have done your own intros, right?
Oh wait, we're doing intros?
Yes, that's
One,
what
I
that
didn't
was.
realize that's what we were freaking
Three.
doing. Okay. I didn't get the memo.
So, again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Legion Teaches History, because today we're actually going to talk about the fact the Gadsden flag is a symbol of the Revolutionary War.
Yeah. What's that?
You're not good at this part, are you?
Are you going to show your butt again?
Shadow.
No.
Howdy
What
everyone,
butt? I
Shadow
don't have a butt.
Hawk, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about, I read this book, so let's talk about what's in this.
That is. No, that's not that bad. That's
What book are you reading?
That was great. That was excellent.
That's good. Because you know why?
Good stuff. It doesn't matter what you're talking about. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly.
Harvey, go work on it backstage. Send me a video. I'll give you a 1 to 5.
Your butthole.
Obviously.
Why is that funny? Shadow's like, I want to leave. Kid, I get it, dude. You're a much more wholesome YouTuber than I am. So Shadow, he's gonna if he actually wants to bounce, because I don't know, it's probably like there. He's gonna be doing periodically a video for Legion Teaches History. It's all his topic. He's going to talk about. The kid is massively smarter than I am about history. And then, of course,
tell us. You tell us. You did the thing. You did it.
No. Hold on.
So I recently, actually, like today, I reached out to Ryan, being like, "Hey, you could like make a video randomly from my channel, and I could randomly make some videos for your channel, like specifically your history channel, because I love reading about history. These are just 3 history books.
You need to get the book, The Secret History of the World.
But yeah, just like random videos from me on one of Ryan's channels, Legion Teaches History, where he's got a bunch of really cool stuff, like talking about like T-Rexes, for instance, as well as the history of the Gadsden flag, or I believe there was also one on the was it the Spear of Destiny, or was it the Shroud of Turin? Like there was something to do with one of the relics.
Yeah. It was the Spear of Destiny. But no, look, hold on. Do you see how he lit up about history? That is a man who knows how to talk about fucking history.
A Sasquatch bit of advice. I've interviewed hundreds of channels that wanted to do the thing. Some of them had the moxie, the chutzpah, the
It's a
thing.
What
Some
are
of
you
them
sticking in
didn't.
your mouth, woman?
All right. The thing is, and this is the thing, you have to be clear, articulate, and done. The most important part is fucking done. When someone comes at you later going, well, I disagree about some particular point of some splitted hair of 3 frogs, I want to be perfectly clear. Fuck that guy individually and everyone else who thinks like them. And then continue your content.
The kid's good on that one because trust me, he's had a banned Twitter account. Look, I'm not somebody who's going to talk a lot of
Dude,
shit.
I caught a bad Twitter account when I made my Twitter. It was like Caucasian no.
Yeah. So the thing is that he is spot on when it comes to history. It's something he loves talking about. He reads like it's going out of style. So the fact that I have why are you making him look weird?
I'm not.
Because it's sexy.
Congratulations, Shadu. You got another sip. So quite frankly,
yet.
So no, in all
Hold up,
honesty,
stop. Everybody fucking stop. Brooklyn chick just showed up.
Howdy.
Hi, how you doing? What's going on? This
who is she?
Shadow of Hawk. He does things on YouTube.
Yeah. He talks incredibly about history. The kid reads books. He researches online. He's got maps about. I mean, on Game of Thrones, like he'll come and he'll be like, "Hey, can I share this map of Westeros?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude, share it."
What
do you mean? Hold on.
Is it Google? I mean, are we talking Brave browser? Which browser do you use, Shadow?
Who the fuck cares? Your mom's butthole. That's the browser.
No, Brian. The only reason I care is because I planned a particular show one afternoon, and I did the show. And after the show, Google had changed a particular number, and it pissed me off. Would you like to know what that number was?
Sure.
117 million to 95 million. That's the number of bison that were here before Christopher Columbus showed up versus the number of cows that we currently have as milk/meat cows. They now say we have less cows. No, I'm sorry, I said that wrong. I apologize. They now say there were less bison wandering the plains of America than there were cows in total that we have domesticated in America. Just in the continental 48. That we have 30% more cows than there were bison. You are aware that it took 3 days for a bison herd to pass Chicago, and it closed down all train networking entirely for that 3 days, because if a train moved, it would be disrailed by a single bison. So for 3 days, when the bison migrated, the Chicago just shut the fuck down. They were just like, okay. But you want me to believe that currently, right now, this very second, we have all cows in America account for every single bison that crossed the plains when there were at least 4 different herds, and one herd crossing Chicago would shut it down for almost 4 days. One.
I raised Texas.
Yeah, absolutely.
You raised by Texas. Thank you.
Also, at the same time, from my account Legion Talk, I put Shadu's Shadow of the Hawk 55
That's right.
in the chat. Go subscribe to that because, quite frankly, the kid does a great job. So, yes.
You obviously haven't played Sasquatch Roulette recently.
Is that like Russian roulette but safer?
I've never played
No,
Sasquatch
like
Roulette, dude. I don't.
Whenever we have a Sasquatch Shills, until I host another Sasquatch Shills, if you bring a link into chat and I'm doing a live stream, you post the link, I'll pin it until either some other previous guest has come along and post a link for something somewhere for some reason.
There's been 87 other fucking guests that posted a link. Yes. Hold on, I'll find it.
You're not wrong, but I am drunk.
Okay, that's understandable.
I know.
Like you put that in your pipe and smoke it there.
Like who the hell is the fucking smoking auditor? Like what the hell is that?
Oh, dude, smoking auditor is one of the if you can get him in your fucking chat and running your fucking shit, you're good.
That's fine. I mean, just
you know what
trying to help the kid out.
You know what I suggested you do? I told the smoking auditor, I was like, look, you have the perfect fucking name. Go and get some random cop. Go to the comments of that particular video. Remix you reading the comments. And you can call yourself the smoking auditor, smoke up all the cops, and people will fucking love you. I don't care what they think about it. I just care about the views. They will love you. Millions of views. He tried one and it failed. I did one and it got like 15,000 views or something. I was like this. All I did.
He reads the comments section.
He can't do that. He can't do that. He can't do that because he's too much of a nice guy. He doesn't feel good telling people bad things. And you can see it on his face.
I feel that, yeah.
Yeah, no, it doesn't work. It doesn't work for him. And okay, so he's got the wrong name or the wrong person has the right name or something like that. Anyway, I can smoke you up real good. I was going around take a few minutes and just smoke you up for fun.
Speaking of smoking it up for fun, Shadow of Hawk 55. Subscribe to his channel right there. You know what I'm saying? Because the kid is fucking incredible. He does a great job.
That shit is fun. Brooklyn, go check this man out. He is a stone cold fox. He's the next person I'm going to bed.
He's the next person I'm going to bed. What the hell does that mean? Wait. Where did fucking M go? She left?
She's terrified of all the manliness on panel currently.
I feel like she's probably the only one who has
more testosterone than any of us.
No, I feel like she's the only one who has power and StreamYards of this stream. So please come back, M.
I'm sorry, that's me. I apologize. I don't relinquish power to anyone ever, any circumstances. I'm a Dom. You shall subscribe, like, and comment.
So how did she get in here then beforehand? Because we were having a conversation and she's like, poof.
I sent her an invite because she is a previous guest.
Why did you kick her? What happened? Did she leave?
I didn't kick her. She's not here. I can't make her be here, bitch. Hey, Brooklyn chick, can you come explain how this works to him? Because it works.
You sound like Todd Howard. It just works.
Yeah, and quite frankly, he just doesn't work. Starfield.
All out for.
All right, so we're gonna go. Shadow.
Yeah, we got like 12, 14 more minutes. Let's see, 18 more minutes. 18 more minutes. I'll let everybody go. Or we can leave right now and I'll do like an outro thing. I'm trying to get Brooklyn chick to come hang out with us because she's really cool.
You chased out one woman. Why would another come?
No, she has she's in North Carolina. She has bad connection. That's not my fault.
Okay, so let's talk about the fact that Shadow Shadu plays a Game of Thrones game, and it's awesome. He
Which
gets a
one
lot
is
of views for that. So talk about that, Shadow.
So the game is called Mountain Blade Bannerlord, which is basically kind of a mix of like role-playing game, strategy game, and first/third-person fighting game set in a fictional medieval kingdom. And then it is incredibly moddable, and so a bunch of really cool people decided to make a Game of Thrones mod, because why wouldn't you want to play in that world? And you can
Hold up. That's not an actual Game of Thrones game. It's a
no,
mod.
It's a mod.
God damn it, Shadow!
No,
Email
Lord.
me all of this because I thought it was a real Game of Thrones thing.
No. The game itself is Bannerlord. That's his.
You didn't know that.
No, I did know that. I also knew that there was a Game of Thrones mod, but I have never played it. I've never done anything with it. I was aware of it, and that was it. I was like, oh, that sounds cool. I'm going to go talk about Bigfoot.
When did the Game of Thrones mod come out? There, Squatch?
No
Do not
fucking
Google. Don't fucking Google it.
No clue. No clue. No, I've never.
When I meet you in person, because we're friends,
Never
I'm going to
played
kick
it.
you in the fucking penis.
Please, I appreciate it if you do, but listen, don't tell nobody about it.
I mean, to be honest, it probably came out like a couple of months after the game dropped, because there was a version for it for the Mountain Blade game before Bannerlord, which was Warband. Yeah.
Right.
You've been outvoted.
No, keep going. Keep talking about it.
Andrew Langlois has outvoted everyone on panel by suggesting warp drive active EVE Online.
Yes, absolutely.
He wins.
Yeah, he said that he said warp drive activate. He's a Star Wars fan. So check us out tomorrow on Samuel the Infamous.
What he said,
Hold on.
To be clear, warp drive active.
Yes, that's a Star Trek reference. Have you ever seen Star Trek?
A couple of times. You know, I watched all of them back when I was renting movies out for like 15 fucking years.
So yeah, warp drive. Come on, man.
Engage.
I already told you that you already agreed to be a guest on fucking Engage. So you're fucking nuked on that one.
Okay, bring that shit.
You get to be fucking Wesley.
Hold on. You want to go Enterprise, or you want to go like first like what is the original Star Trek? Just
TOS.
Yeah, TOS. Right.
So we are reviewing TOS, and you will be a guest on TOS.
I have a
However, you will be Wesley from Next Generation. So when we tell you to shut up, Wesley, it's a moment like this. It's not often, but you just get to be a Wesley. So,
however, can I make a suggestion for a future reaction? A future what do you call it? A review?
For which part? Star Trek?
Not Star Trek at all, my son.
I don't, dude. I don't want to review your balls again.
There are only a limited number of Star Trek episodes, and eventually you will reach that end. When you do,
hold up. We're on the original series episode season 1. We have season 2, 3, Next Generation, Voyager, and Enterprise.
Oh God, I love Voyager. I will, dude. I'll do it.
This is like 7 years of content. 7 years of content.
Voyager.
You and I will be 7 years older by the time, and Shadow will have actually gotten his dick wet by then.
Hopefully.
You're fine. You're fine. You're
bro. I've got a couple of numbers
to the gym and
right out.
I'll have one kind of body count, or hopefully two.
That's not.
Hey,
hold on. That's not half bad. Just make it the ladder.
No, I got it. I'm gonna let it go.
Wait, you just finally got it. He's like, fucking Squatch. Just for the record, the kid's not gonna climb a water tower and do stuff. He's
Wait, is that why you're being overly nice to me? Do you actually think I'm going to do that?
No.
Let me fix
No, I
this.
really don't. That's why it's a
You see-
joke.
Oops, my bad.
Hold on.
Run.
I've been
Let's
taking
do
my
it.
meds. Don't worry, Ryan.
Hey, bro. If you get a better body count than me, let me know.
Are we talking
hold on,
partners
bring
or
it
are we
back.
talking
Either way, bro. Either way.
He's not gonna do it. He's a good kid. He has an actual conscience and he thinks about things. That's the
I disagree.
difference.
No.
What do you mean you disagree? Hold on. You didn't hear what I said.
You son, you know that when you get put in the fucking shit, you pop caps and you split fucking wigs because that's what needs to be done.
Well, that's the military. He's not in the military yet.
Yeah. You got a body count? Hashtag just curious.
Hashtag,
Don't answer that question. Don't
hashtag
answer
eat my balls.
I don't care if you have a body count. I don't want to find out it's less or more than mine. If it's less than mine, I have an issue with that. If it's more,
Are you talking about women body count or like
All right.
actual dead bodies
I'm-
as a count?
all right, so we got like 10 minutes to go, and we'll clarify all that shit. I'm not doing that live. We're not
We
having
have like
that
12 minutes to
conversation.
go. I thought Brooklyn chick was coming on, but she said no
I'm
because
trying.
this is like a clown show of
Then in that case, Ryan, exert your charm and make her come on.
Well, Brooklyn chick, quite frankly, you seem to be an incredible person in the chat, and I would love to talk to you. Because I do. I don't know everything, and quite frankly, I'd love to. I'm too tired next time.
You're really good though, dude. Like you're really good.
Brooklyn, real quick, you're too tired, but look, look. Sometimes we're too tired. I just want to talk to you a little bit, get to know you and see what you think, because there's not always next time, right? We're finite creatures, and I think it'd be a good conversation. So,
And she's really cute too, but
she looks very cute. But no, that's it's just should do
next time. No, see, the thing is, here's the thing.
Notes.
She goes
It
live.
doesn't mean that you're disingenuous. Just take notes because
7:30 somewhere around in there. She goes live a little earlier than I do, and so by the time she finishes, she comes in back over here. It's like, oh well, I'm too tired. I can't do it. But she goes live the same days I do, and that's not my fault. I can't help that.
She's she's probably like going. She's like, hold up, man. She's like, this fucking guy.
Oh,
she's
Ryan.
like, I'm not. She's like, I'm not coming on now.
She's a couple of times.
And what I said was yes. It was kind of
No, it was because I did this. No, he's a performer. He does the thing when he's put on the spot.
Do you see,
sell a car.
Look at the hair. Fucking random hair with the hat. I don't like it. Look, so I will actually talk to the chat, right? I'll talk to my subscribers, my friends. Shadoo's one of them. Caucasian Sasquatch, he's iffy. The thing is, though, is that when I say stuff, I legit mean it because, oh, well, she said, all right, nice to meet you too. No, and that's legit. I don't try to I don't try to manipulate people or over compliment them because I want something from them. I want to actually talk to people because other people give you a perspective that you don't necessarily understand. It's like, oh well, I grew up in like Luke Castley, previously on Samuel's channel, Screaming Into the Void. Her family grew up in another country. I don't understand that. I grew up in the United States. I wasn't, a military kid, but Shadu was. Shadu grew up in a military family. Does that mean that he knows more than I do, or vice versa? No, it doesn't. It means that maybe his perspective is slightly skewed of how a military family works compared to I am the dirty Rex fucker. Just for the record, why is this like a stop? Do you see the stop sign? Oh shit, that's because it's so it's one of those things that's a long, heartfelt conversation between people. It doesn't matter whether it's somebody who says, "Hey, dude, I think you're a fucking loser and you're an idiot," and that's something that you know you can call
Hey,
me,
Ryan,
yes,
man. She has experienced my form of humor, and she giggled maniacally and was like, "You're wrong, Sasquatch, but that's funny." You know what I mean?
it's about connecting with people,
Yeah, no,
and this is and to this day, I do like, so anti-Jax says like, why do you play the laugh track, right? Because it's cringe. It is pretty cringe. The thing
yes,
is, though,
no,
the
there
legitimate
it
thing
is.
that the
Both,
legitimate thing that I say is that the chat, you guys listen to us, and me personally, I don't know why anybody listens to me to this fucking day,
no clue.
because I've listened to me and I'm like, who the hell?
I
But
sound
you
like a
guys are the
fucking dude,
champions.
dude.
And that's why I always applaud the chat, because you guys are the champions. You guys are the ones who we talk about this stuff because you're like, hey, um, what do you guys think about this? Right? And then we bring a topic up, and then of course it engages you, it engages other people in the chat, and it becomes a long form conversation. This is almost a 4-hour stream, and it
Yeah.
started with a nothing but a bunch of jokes and chats.
No, that's not true. Actually, it started with Sasquatch Shills, where I brought you on specifically. This shows
So
these
you were
people.
simping?
No, I was simping before the show started. Once you showed up, I had you in the bag, so I wasn't worried about it. But listen,
No, you were simping. Do you want me to show the DMs?
please, you show these people my DMs of talking to you, getting you in here, and it will prove that I truly seduced you.
So long story short is that the people of the chat, you guys are the best, and this is not to belay or downgrade anybody that I stream with. Everybody I stream with is a friend, and they have become fucking family. I'm muted.
Right?
It's one of those things that this is the best thing that I've ever done, even more than the military. And I loved being a soldier. So, quite frankly, yes, you guys are the best. And I look forward to coming back because you guys are so incredible. So,
I mean, honest to God, dude, I couldn't do that better if I wanted to. Shadow, do that better.
that's not fair.
Yeah, like I agree with Ryan. The chat is important. You're just someone out here spewing your own opinions out into the ether, worth less than a fart in the wind. You need the people to pay attention, the people to engage. And frankly, I've noticed if I do just try to talk about stuff, it's not as good without a person listening, giving feedback, giving extra topics, jumping in. Because even if you're on the chat, your voice still matters. Your opinion still matters. You drive the conversation a specific way. That's why I could have 10 people watch a video, and if each one of them comments or each one of them is chatting in the stream, that's worth more to me than 10,000 views, 10,000 likes, 10,000 subscribers, because the conversation is what matters, not the random numbers, because the conversation is people, not numbers on a spreadsheet, I guess. I don't know.
Tactical nuke incoming!
I want to thank all of y'all for coming by for one of the greatest Sasquatch Shills ever. Ryan has done an amazing fucking thing. This is irrationally good. Shadow showed up. I appreciate him coming in. M came in. We had Samuel the Infamous. We had a whole bunch of different people, and I thank everybody for coming in and watching what's going on. We're going to go backstage, and I'm going to teach Shadow how to twerk just like Fiona Ross taught me how to twerk. That's how that works.
Sorry. Good news, though. We're going to have to move the party somewhere a little bit more private, but you're all invited. Lorenzo will give you the details. Yeah!